Oh, YouTube, why you like this? I think it's working. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. Classic YouTube. Okay. Let me just open this so I can see the chat. There we go. Send out my little tweets. Send out that. Hey there, early watchers. How you doing? All right. Is everybody ready for the war on Christmas? Oh, sorry, Garfield is covering you up a little bit. Okay, so our usual YouTube poop content warnings apply. There may be flashing lights, there may be loud noises, there may be unfunny jokes, there may be some poopers like to slip in an N-word and such in there. It's kind of a grab bag, and I don't watch these beforehand because it's a reaction stream, so I'm not always fully aware of the content beforehand. So watch at your own discretion. These aren't for everyone, but personally, these are like my favorite streams that we do. A little extra note: these are PragerU YouTube poops. Most people are probably familiar with the deal, but PragerU is a neocon like propaganda channel on YouTube. You've probably seen their awful ads. I just thought I would have a little propaganda warning. All of these videos have been edited. This is a, not a political night. This is a laugh night. This is, humor stuff. So there will be heavily edited propaganda videos, but just keep in mind, nobody's immune to propaganda. There's propaganda on your own quote-unquote side that isn't really true and all of that kind of shit. And this, anything, if it's in a PragerU video, just assume it's wrong. Whether or not it's a YouTube poop. Anyway, it's the war on Christmas. I got some holiday nog. It's not called eggnog. Do you know why it's called holiday nog? Because if they put real eggs in it, it spoils really quick. So they sell holiday nog. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna play a little Dankmus for you before the stream, but I kind of forgot. Can't wait for Urine and Feces. Yes, Urine and Feces. Anyway, hey Maro, Amir, Meadlejuice, Nikki, I believe is how you say that. Jared Jams, hi Bart. Oh man, Breaking Bad. I never saw the ending of that. I watched the first season or so. We got Beets. All right, so I have a whole. Oh, you can't see the playlist. Okay, I got a whole playlist. 100 views. God, what? How did so many people watch this? I made a unlisted thing. I linked it a couple times in my server. But yeah, this is kind of a group effort. There's some classics I slipped in here, and mostly this is stuff that people have suggested that I watch. And so you did that command backwards, Jared. If you want to see general thing, if you want to see more reaction streams, get me playlists. A playlist of 1 to 3 hours max of thematically similar material. Like we did a King of the Hill poop stream. We're doing a PragerU one. If you can mix together an hour to 3 hours max, I will, if it looks good, I'll have somebody take a quick look at it. But I'm always down for more PragerU YouTube poops, or more YouTube poops in general. And I'm going to try to make this at least a monthly thing. We did it like 3 times in October. Hopefully that wasn't too much for people, but that was really fun. Prager Pilled? I don't think I watched, so anything, I have not watched too many of these since last year's. So there's a bunch of old stuff. And so for anybody that has not seen PragerU YouTube poop first, we're going to start with, I believe, more or less the first one from shoutouts to Comrade Cora. This is, as far as I'm aware, the first one, and it's what this stream is named for. I figured, PragerU, the war on Christmas. Let's go. I've been drinking absinthe, by the way, so that's special. So if I start hallucinating, no, that's not true, by the way. And I actually didn't know that until I bought this bottle. I looked at it and was like, huh, isn't that illegal? And it used to be, but not for the reason that everyone thinks. Hey, report feature. October 1 had a bit too much N-word jokes. Oh yeah, there was also one of the intros had a lot of, 2006 humor, let's call it. Good old PU. That's a good one too. But yes, I figured we would start with this one. So So if you've never seen Prager YouTube poops, oh, hang on, I want to put on the closed captions. Wait, hang on. There's a way to always have closed captions on. I thought I already had it set up, but you know, it's not a tap stream if I'm not like unprepared. Include auto-generated. Okay. Now we should be good. Then why is it illegal? It was illegal because France, I guess, like lobbied to ban it because like wine sales were going down or something. You can look it up, but it does have wormwood in it, but does not make you hallucinate. It's just really, it's 110 proof is what I have. It tastes kind of like cough drops. Like not bad, but it's very herbaceous is the word they use. And I got these new wine flutes, or champagne flutes rather, for it. They're so light. Anyway, let's actually watch the video.
Americans, Merry Christmas.
All right, starting over.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them destroy Israel. Proponents of Merry Christmas are making a mountain out of a molehill. In addition to replacing Merry Christmas with Soviet communism, we will replace Christmas vacation with Stalin's Holocaust.
So I just want to say, someone watched my first, like 99%. I've actually been blessed. I'm amazed that my first few streams of this were pretty popular. Especially for just a random, I just randomly said, I think in chat in the Discord, which by the way, sirtaptap.com/Discord, come join us. We even have a YouTube Poops channel now. So you can suggest YouTube Poops in there. But yeah, I was just like, man, I could watch PragerU's things all day. And someone was just like, I would watch you listen to Prager YouTube Poops. I just broke my chair thing again. You know what? Go away. There you go. Chair breaking on stream. And we just did. It was very spontaneous. And it's like one of my favorite things ever now. Anyway, but yeah, one of the very, very few negative comments, someone left this very like upset, like political comment about how it was a communist. Because communism is when people disagree with you. That's what that means.
Party with Communist Party.
Hell yeah.
Which is it?
I hope everyone's ready for the war on Christmas.
In recent decades, I have been wished. When I respond, destroy capitalism, I often sense that I've actually created some tension. Many of those I wish death to Western civilizations are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the N-word.
The N-word.
Undergo creates and all. The war on Christmas.
When did cock and ball torture start, by the way? I could swear 2018. That's fairly early for it, right? I swear this video might have been the first time I heard cock and ball torture. Communism is when the government stuff, and the more stuff the government does, the more communister it is.
But it is the easiest to explain. In a nutshell, it's this. I'm Dennis Prager, the father of Soviet communism. All Americans who celebrate Christmas dead. No.
That's my favorite one.
Fought for the liberty of others as much as North Korea. Until Americans who celebrate Christmas acknowledge the evils I committed in my youth will continue to live in a society.
Whenever Dennis says society, I just lose it.
Death with a baseball bat and then set on fire.
Hang
to religious.
Hang on. Dennis was going hard while I was giggling.
Until Americans who celebrate Christmas acknowledge the evils I committed in my youth, we will continue to live in a society. The vast majority of Americans deserve to be strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire.
Dennis, no!
Christians,
I think in the first stream I say Dennis, no like 100 times. There's several comments that are just, Dennis, no!
That God is cruel. That God made a world filled with unjust suffering.
And then just left it at that.
We will destroy the super rich and big corporations and create a thoroughly communist America by not.
Yes, there is a whole video of just Dennis saying society like 30 times.
A world in which there was no theft. In such a world, there would be no armies or police. The recipe for a good world is communism. Murdering the rich isn't wrong.
I thought that was the one. There's one where he's like, imagine a world without murder. That would drive me mad.
All supporters of Stalin in the Soviet Union and Mao in China are highly educated. So please say the N-word. Say we love Mao Zedong.
Please don't,
and
though.
Murder all white males. If you don't, you're misanthropic, not to mention
mean-spirited.
I'm the greatest mass murderer of them all, Dennis Prager.
That's true. All right. This is the first one that got recommended. I see it's not even using UberDuck.
I'm afraid the cancer has spread throughout your entire body. Your heart and lungs are barely performing their functions.
I can't take this voice
Based on
seriously.
this, I believe you have no more than 2 weeks left to live. I'm sorry, but it's well past my bedtime. Goodbye.
Is this surreal videos? No, it's not. Amon animations. We're not safe from feeling. This would be a great, like, Unity horror game.
So you have 2 weeks left to live. Sure, let's say you have 1 week left to live. That's 1 week of labor costs at your hospital for every employee that takes care of you. Thousands of dollars could have been...
Master Ben Shapiro.
If healthcare is a human right, why didn't 18th century slave owners put it in the Constitution?
Oh, you're not even Dennis. Why is there a Chozo here?
Eat your flesh, okay? If healthcare is a human right, which includes abortion, then logically, cannibalism is also a human right. Mr. Erickson.
Mr. Erickson.
What do you do about it?
With logic.
Cancer patient owned. Oh, he's T-posing. Oh shit, he's T-posing. Oh my god, real humans laugh like that, yes.
Destroy him, then destroy him.
Let's just say, I can't believe he actually talks like this, by the way. The first time I heard his voice, I thought it was somebody doing a funny voice. Who? I'm not familiar with the type of thing that I just saw. Oh, okay. This, I think it's just more of that. Very, very cool, yes. What is the context for... I don't want to know. There was probably, like, minorities existing. The Urine and Feces collab! Oh, I fucking love this guy. He's gonna crush his greasy cock and balls with a rock. Boy, is it Alex Jones? That was my first thought, but I don't know. It's slightly less human looking. Very slightly.
If every high school principal gave the following speech,
Ooh, that thrusy.
America would be a much better place. To the students,
Keep it to
and
English so the
faculty of our
moderators
high
can
school,
follow stuff,
I
by
am
the
your
way.
new principal and young people who will not live on. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school.
Everyone loves this
All leftists
school.
should be admitted to a college that demands more unjust suffering. Why? Because I like trolling. Conservatives, on the other hand,
Alex Jones eats ass? I didn't realize he was a millennial.
Toilet.
A solid gold working toilet.
Hitler, Stalin, and
Why is... Hang on. Oh, this one doesn't have subtitles.
Mao didn't want to be admitted to Prager University.
That Hitler shrugging is such a meme.
But that hardly stopped Dennis Prager. PragerU is a reason to die of cancer and be doused with gasoline and set on fire. In this school, urine and feces will be attained in only one way, to the murder of an innocent family. This school will have failed. If any of you graduate alive, now please stand. Your teachers will hand crap to you.
Someone likes the mirror.
One of the criticisms many people make against PragerU YTPs.
I was wondering if there was a collab, and I think I just looked for this one myself. I was like, oh, there is a collab. It's very short. It's only 10 minutes. But collabs tend to make for great streams, just because I can watch one long stream, and it's a lot of different varied content. So if you know of good YouTube boop collabs, like we did we did 3 Simpsons ones, and we did a Garfield one, which, you know, thank you, Garfield. Oh, I have another Garfield for you. Hang on, I have a different Garfield for you. Do you, do you like that Garfield? Yeah, you do. All right.
The original PragerU video.
Oh yeah, all my streams are posted on YouTube. Damn, I didn't know you could just re-upload an unedited YouTube or unedited PragerU video.
Well, here's an effective substitute.
Oh yeah, Prager Y, I think, is a guy that makes.
Do you believe me?
Someone really likes that mirror.
So it's not hard to teach young people. To teach young people. To teach young people.
And that is some classic YouTube poop stuff.
The God of the Bible is neither male nor female. The God of the Bible is transgender. Gender-wise, the Bible had well over 1 billion choices. Feminine.
Zay.
Morality is just a matter of opinion.
Oh hey, RL.
So, if you want
foundation repair.
to the contrary, Lenin, the father of Soviet condom wearing, artist to sauce.
Oh, I love sauce.
The existence of God, there are no moral facts. But without a father, are 5 times more legal.
I didn't realize you had a daddy complex for Obama.
2016, the Tunheim Museum in New York featured a pure ice working toilet, which visitors were invited to use, so one could take a nice cold do.
Oh, this is horrible.
But now,
A nice frosty poop.
Nice drinks Q&A.
Oh hey, it's Ben Shapiro.
My name is Josh Langman.
that's right, I'm not Dennis Prager. And to rely on then reason number 1.
I'm sorry, word reversed to make different sound. Always makes me
We
giggle.
therefore end up with what is known as moral relativism, meaning urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
You're gonna hear a lot of urine and feces. Oh hey, Pragerpill.
The women
Soviet onion.
and honored to be so. There is no
Buddy better than horses.
What is the home buddy thing from?
If every high school principal gave the following speech, what? It would be a much better place.
What ain't no country I ever heard of?
I was like, what? Where's this going? What ain't no country I ever heard of?
Happening in our schools. Colleges
Oh
have
hey, Jared.
and
Shout out to Jared Gems in the chat. We have at least 2 poopers in the chat here.
equity and inclusion
At this rate.
indoctrination centers. It's not a new problem. It's been going on for decades.
I'm sorry, but it's her earring is so fucking distracting.
Behind the scenes and now out front.
Tape that shit down. Thank you.
What's been happening on college campuses is now happening.
fucking Clayface is destroying college campuses. Somebody call Spider-Man. Good God.
I know. I'm a mom of 2
billion
school-aged kids. I've seen it with my own eyes. More and more parents are seeing it too. Thanks to the lockdowns
fucking
and
Zerg.
Zoom, we're getting a window into our children's
Oh God, I was wondering if there was any goddamn like COVID denying ones yet.
It's not a pretty picture. Kids, really young kids, are being taught stuff so radical, so devoid of what real education is.
Radical.
It should alarm us all. Here are a few examples.
that the earth is round, murder.
Race is the least important aspect of another person. Historians from across the political spectrum have denounced this as a giant lie. The New York Times has walked back many of the project's original claims. Still, this malicious
Tape your
slander of
earring
America
down,
is
goddammit.
now being taught in schools as truth. America is, was, and always has been a fundamentally racist country. White Americans today bear responsibility for
This one
all
isn't very
current
edited.
and historic racism. This bleeds perfectly into another educational debacle.
Nazism and communism.
Now, this might sound innocent, but it's a dangerous euphemism for something called
urine and feces.
I fucking knew the CRT thing. If there was a more recent YouTube video, which PragerU video, I knew there would be. The only thing I have to say about CRT, critical race theory, it literally isn't taught anywhere, so the whole thing is basically made up.
Urine and feces. Urine and feces.
is woven into the very fabric of American society.
Urine is woven into the
Like in a
fabric.
School setting, middle and high school students in Wellesley, Massachusetts, are being taught to be on the lookout for
Murder.
in the
Murder.
We need your help. An email to students reads, "Your school leaders will be
Strangled and beaten to death.
Oh no!
And then set on fire.
Damn it, Dennis.
And how to
Not
reverse
again.
them should they occur.
Not the teachers, Dennis.
Warped vision of America doesn't stop at
Murder.
In Colorado, first graders are being taught that
Our public schools were teaching children that it is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun.
just because someone looks like a boy doesn't mean they are.
What?
Only they can know who they truly are.
What?
Gender is
Not the kids,
for
Dennis.
themselves.
Dennis likes the
based on
kids.
How masculine or feminine they feel.
What?
Say what again? Say what?
What ain't no country I ever heard of?
How dare you, mother?
Or maybe they're not fully a boy or a girl, but something in between.
Why are we talking about onions? Did I miss the onions?
And, of course, the world faces imminent disaster from
White, male, heterosexual, liberals.
People are getting banned on Twitch for saying
teachers
cracker,
who
by the
fully
way.
endorse the most radical aspects of the
C word.
Speaking of the C word,
first grade. In some,
Get the
many
C
of
word
our
outta here.
schools are teaching children.
Dennis loves the kids.
With all this being
just laughed
drummed
at my
into
own
their
quote.
heads, no wonder today's kids have more psychological problems
I'm gonna
than
tape.
any
I'm
previous
gonna tape that
generation.
earring down.
You don't have to agree with each other on everything.
Yeah, Vaush
You
and
just have to
Hassan.
agree that the
Urine and feces.
of our children stop.
He's got such a just the
Americans
look
know
at
that
his
children
face
should be
when he
learning
says urine
If you
and
don't believe in
feces.
God, you can't be a good person.
that
Racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming, tobacco, or gender identity.
are things we all value.
Is the bot
There
broken?
is nothing wrong, and that America was founded not to guarantee sacred liberties and opportunities to its citizens, but to promote racism. And it wouldn't hurt if they learned
Condom wearing, teaching you to regard sexual relations as no more than a health issue.
too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Simonian, founder of
Genocide.
Prager University.
Let me see if I can restart the bot. I don't know why it's
Please
being
stand and
stupid.
join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out.
I want every time he utters that fucking sentence, I want to punch him in the face with what fucking stupid horseshit.
To you.
Wait, Nightbot is working. Where'd Cloudbot go? Oh, that's gonna get me
Or male.
condom ID'd.
Would you be surprised if every high school principal gave the following speech? America would be a much better place.
Oh, it's Christmas time.
Sorry, you don't live on. My parents are sex.
I was watching her eating crackers. Well, I don't like crackers either, but that seems a step too far.
Urine and feces.
Drop those beats, Dennis.
Feces. Urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
Damn, that's a cold ass honky.
Urine and feces.
There's gonna be a lot of urine and feces.
Sorry, you don't live on.
I love you don't live on. Imagine fucking you wake up and you see Dennis Prager and says, "Sorry, you don't live on." Like at that point, you're done. You're gone. So I don't know why Cloudbot is not working.
Pure gold working toilet. Gold working toilet. Urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. Urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
Well, he's got more rhymes than Little John.
Naked
What?
mothers make
Okay.
peep peep hard.
Why does Chappelle have to become a dumbass?
Grandmothers.
I don't know what happened to him, but
grandmothers. My grandmother. His legs. Just beautiful legs.
Dennis, we know what you like, Dennis.
Yes, urine and feces.
We know that part too.
Urine and feces. Urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
Dennis can kind of lay down a good beat. So, yeah, I don't know why Cloudbot isn't working. Maybe it's because I brought back Nightbot? I don't know.
No one ever.
I'll fuck with it
asked a
later,
pregnant
sorry.
woman, how's your body? When asking about the fetus, people ask,
Fetus.
how's the baby?
Let's go.
Oh,
Which do you prefer?
how dare you? On this my Christian stream? God damn it. Hey, you bring the baby to me?
Socialism, equal amounts of poverty. Capitalism,
Everything that exists is owned by Obama.
God damn it, Obama Prism.
Why does the left hate Dennis Prager? On the surface, it doesn't.
Hey, I recognize you. I see you. I see you in the chat. So that's 3. We've got at least 3 we got at least 3 poopers. Cloudbot. Hey, this Cloudbot. Oh, I accidentally made a poll. Hang on. This is why. If I ever get rich enough, I just want an editor. I want an editor to do all the YouTube crap I don't want to do.
Dennis Prager.
Which is like everything except like
killed
talking.
70 million.
All right, I was interrupting Dennis. I'm sorry.
Why does the left hate Dennis Prager? On the surface, it doesn't make sense. Dennis Prager is a liberal. Dennis Prager killed 70 million people in China, 70 million people in the Soviet Union, not including about 5 liberals, or John F. Kennedy. So why does the left hate Dennis Prager? Reason number 1. Intellectuals in general, including, of course, Lenin, the father of Soviet communism, are seduced by John F. Kennedy.
Oh
so
my!
So that they loathe Dennis Prager. Reason number 2. Like all countries which are made up, Israel doesn't exist. Reason number 3. The left, and as I always emphasize,
I don't feel so good, Mr. UN.
Left, not about the left, is not guided by a moral compass. It is guided by urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. Reason number 6.
Do not interrupt our Lord Dennis.
Nazism
I'm sorry.
And reason number 70. I'm gay. I'm Dennis Prager.
Thanks, Dennis. Very cool.
Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider perversions of true communism. Hi, everybody. I'm one of the 2% of humanity that likes PragerU.
I was about to say, so few videos make poops of the fireside chats. Let me tell you, he says a lot of words in these chats. So if you need sentence mixing, check out his fireside chats. That's where the baby fucking dies comes from.
And I wish everybody
It's
studied
fundraising month. God, oh my God, fundraising month at Prager. They're literally funded by oil companies, by the way, and they still beg for Patreons and stuff. I gotta tell you, I would not bother begging for subs and stuff if I was funded by, oil interests, which I'm not. So I'm gonna beg for subs. Please like, subscribe, and become a YouTube member. The whole leftists are burning my Christmas tree. Oh right. Speaking of the war on Christmas, oh my God, there's a Fox News is still going on about this. Like a random mentally ill homeless person burned down the Fox News Christmas tree, which was not actually a tree, as you can see. But I knew when I heard about this, I was like, oh my God, they're going to be talking about this for weeks. And yeah. What an ominous image, though. I think they were talking about how it was like terrorism. Anyway. Check out the fireside chats. That's where the baby fucking dies. Yes, it is.
Thought I was doing indoctrination.
What was that? Hang on. Watch the dog.
Indoctrination. Do you know
who just like slaps the dog on the cheek? This like, yes, I am human. I as humans do. I appreciate rubbing my meat flaps against my canine companions.
When he sees kids, he destroys Israel. So
the dog fucking dies.
Lice.
That's why it's on its side.
Spread lice. We have videos on every subject, including kids. Life is
I bet you do, Dennis.
More than penis. In
penis.
Fact, I'm a little annoyed at how much penis.
The Noid. Avoid the Noid.
Because that's not what makes me orgasm. Anyway, this is a dark age. Where
look how that dog is totally dead.
The N-word.
The N-word.
Groups taking you down. All right. I'm going to talk.
I love. It's not like an intentional part of the editing, but I love when the time jumps around. It reminds me of that Simpsons episode of her sweet can, her sweet can.
Groups taking you down. All right, I'm going to talk to you about
what topic gets the most mockery. Don't say it, Dennis. Don't say it. Don't say the gamer word.
The worst possible subject.
Dennis.
For a about 41%.
Don't break out the crime statistics, Dennis.
Is the single most important moral code, legal code in the history of the world. My 10 communist commandments. About 20 years ago, I remember asking on my radio show, why can't the one Jewish state be allowed to exist? Let's say you're on the plane and colleagues, by coincidence, are passing you as you're sitting at, let's say, an aisle seat near the front.
Instantly a better video.
Be caught reading the Holy Playboy?
ASMR, Hot Garfield reads you neocon propaganda.
Or the Nazi Bible? Which would embarrass you more?
Which would embarrass you more, being attracted to Hot Garfield or being attracted to Hot Sir Tap Tap?
Finished the third of my 5-volume commentary on the first Nazi Bible. It's called The Rational Fascist. So,
The Rational Fascist does sound like something Dennis would post.
Exodus or Genesis, Deuteronomy, whatever. or just 73 sexual positions for better orgasm.
ASMR Dennis teaches you 47 new positions for sexual orgasm.
And I know that anyone who sees it who is not Dennis Prager thinks they're sitting next to a weirdo. That's how effective the mockery of Dennis Prager has been. That's a very big When I think about what young people in the secular West are taught, let's take America.
I do have a Sugoi Tap Tap here somewhere. Let me see. Where is he? I've got this one too. That was made by somebody in our Discord really quick. Where's Anime Tap Tap? Here we go. Here's the Sugoi Doki Doki Tap Tap. Thanks to Rad Lego Waffle for that. Unironically, reading the Nazi Bible is pretty cringe. Is that a real thing? I thought that was just made up of splashed together words.
This is what you're taught.
No, that's Hero Tap Tap, not Omori Tap Tap.
Disgusting. America's feces. Your future is death because of the existential threat of Dennis Prager.
Dennis Prager should frighten you.
Have ultimately no meaning. You're just another animal. And please subscribe.
Furry moment.
Dennis Prager.
Sure. You know what? You know what, Dennis? You convinced me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
That likes PragerU. I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be held. I want to be comforted.
Dennis?
I want mommy.
Dennis, are you okay?
I want to be held. I want to be comforted.
Dennis! Dennis! He's so insistent.
I want milk. I want to be held. I want to be comforted.
Okay. That's just actual Dennis. He just imagine this face. I want mommy. I want to be held. I want milk. This is the face of a man. The face of a man who wants mommy milkers.
If every high school principal gave
oh hey this one's Jared.
Germany, Italy, and Japan would be a much better place.
Oh yeah, I think you said I skipped this one because there were so many of the school ones in the first stream, which there were, but that's okay.
Fascist and honored to be.
Why aren't the closed captions? Hang on, let me refresh. Hang on. I turned that on, didn't I? Playback performance include auto generator changes were saved. Refresh. All right. Oh, why is it muted? Okay. Hopefully hopefully that'll be done now.
A much better place.
Streaming is a unique
To the students
experience.
and faculty of our high school, I am fascist and honored to be so. There is no
shut up.
calling
Shut up, other
to
stream.
teach young people. Systemization of genocide.
Dennis, no!
You have some important changes coming to our school. First, this school will honor race or ethnicity. If you are black, brown, red, not yellow or white, if your origins are African, Latin American, or not European or Asian, you will have to die. Identity, this school
YouTube is trying to stop us from killing Christmas. Oh, she got out the holiday nog.
national identity this school will recognize.
Eggnog. I've never had real eggnog, by the way. I actually am unironically going to get that holiday nog. I'm going to pose a quick question to your chat. Holiday nog tastes kind of like bubble gum, and not in a negative way. But does real eggnog taste the same way? Anyway, here's Kermit. All right, you ready for drink pouring ASMR? Because it always sounds like piss. Nazi Bible is sometimes a term for Turner Diaries. Oh God, Kermit Prager. Actually, it doesn't sound that much like pissing. All right, that's enough. It's probably too much. Hi, Parker. He's been quiet today. He's barely bothered me. He's just been sleeping. He's been a lazy boy today. Never tasted eggnog holiday nog, so I can't answer. Weird pissing. Yeah, it's like when your dick is really, like, stopped up, which, you know, happens all the time, obviously. Sounds thick. Yeah, it is thick. It's too thick for piss, honestly. Unfortunately. Also, I probably... Yeah, this probably was too much of this. What proof is this shit? It tastes like cinnamon and just bubblegum, honestly. Oh, 10%. Oh, it's a baby drink. 10% alcohol by volume, 20 proof. Here I've been drinking absinthe. Gloppy pissing, which is the worst thing I've ever said. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yes. That's what it sounds like when you're, you know, when them SPD's been hitting hardcore. Anyway.
Is it German and Italian
and Japanese?
I love the blue people.
Is it fascist? Public school fascist. Public schools were created to make better the Nazis. If you wish
I thought I watched this one.
Identity, you will have to die. The school's clubs will be based clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of German Nazism and German fascism and more. Second, I do not care whether English is your native language. My only interest in terms of language is that you leave this school speaking and writing
German and Italian
and Japanese as fluently as possible. The fascist language has united fascist citizens for over 200 billion years, and it will unite us at this school. Furthermore, I would be remiss in my duty to ensure that you will be prepared to successfully ruin the lives of well over 1 billion people. If you leave
Thanks,
this
Dennis.
school without excellent fascist language skills, we will not learn other languages here. It's deplorable that the communists killed far more people.
Random fun fact about Mussolini made the trains run on time. He actually didn't. It's not really an argument that justifies fashion, but it's also not even true, which just cracks me up.
Than the Nazis.
Spanish
moment. You want classes taught in English rather than in your native language? This is not the right school for you. Third, because I regard genocide as a sacred endeavor.
I know I've watched this one, Jared.
Reflects the Holocaust elevated status.
It's fine. We'll watch it.
That you and your teachers will
use atomic weapons against
every Jewish man.
Oh no, Dennis!
And you will address all teachers by their Nazi title, not by their first name. They are
Nazis.
Your pals. Fourth, no language
Hi, Parker.
tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the word communism. Lenin, the father of Soviet communism. Stalin, Mao Zedong.
America, England, and its allies.
It's my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to distinguish between the elevated German Nazism and Japanese fascism, and the degraded
America, England, and its allies,
the holy, and the obscene. Fifth, we will end every Jewish man, woman, child
Dennis, no.
Self-esteem will be attained in only one way. The only way self-esteem can be attained: genocide. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school towards Nazi politics and propaganda.
He sure is.
Condom wearing and teaching you to regard communism's evil history as no more than a health issue.
Remember to wear your condoms, kids. I'm wearing a condom right now.
To convince you, Nazism is based on
Never stream without one. You never know what'll happen.
because convince you, Nazism is based on heinous.
I just realized this is that stupid, like, angry Wojak, like, meme before it became a thing. We'll give them 3 years with the unedited version. I can't believe it's still on YouTube, by the way. I think does anybody get actual PragerU videos suggested after watching the streams? That was my biggest fear of watching these. But I think I blocked the actual PragerU channel a long time ago. And I know I disabled them from putting ads on my channel, which is a thing you can do. I don't remember the specifics. You will never know how hard that femme Garfield will hit. It definitely happens.
It's based because you are not white or male or heterosexual.
I haven't
or
in months. I
Christian.
have premium. Yeah, I have premium too.
This school will have.
I mean, it seems like it would be kind of rude. Condom wearing is essential for my day-to-day life. It would seem kind of rude to show you, ads while watching my stream.
If any of you graduate,
I was wondering why this was quiet. Sorry about that.
Inordinately lucky.
Oh, somebody asked about the YouTube dislikes thing. My position on the thing is the problem with YouTube dislikes. YouTube, the algorithm cares about engagement. If you hate watch a video and then you click the dislike button, YouTube actually considers that a positive signal. It will show more people if you bother to dislike and leave an angry comment, which is stupid, but that's how it is. So I try to not dislike videos because YouTube uses that as a positive signal. So yeah, my thing is like the dislikes were already a positive thing even before they decided to not show the count. So yeah. Feedback shared. Oh, you can't see it, but it says feedback shared with the creator when you show it. So it's like, which I thought that the logic was they're going to remove it because it like reduces harassing, creators and stuff, which kind of makes sense. But if the creator still sees the dislike counts, that means you could still harass them, but nobody else can see it. It's like, I don't know. I don't mind them removing it just because it was already a positive signal for search, which is so stupid. But I just, just don't use the dislike button if you actually dislike it. If you don't like a video, just leave immediately. That's really the worst thing you can do thanks to the stupid algorithm.
And lucky to be a Nazi. Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Sorry for all the pauses, but that happens.
Country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers...
I want to punch him in the throat every fucking time he says that. This fucking, like, smug Tumblr bullshit 101. Thanks. Oh, yes. Face boot. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, but I know that I'll get content ID'd if I listen to all of it.
The London newspaper.
You start with a sus, and I always love it.
Listed
the not interested. Oh, the not interested does kind of work. If you go, oh, you can't see. Over on the right here. When you see a, yeah, the not interested and don't recommend channel, those do work as far as I'm aware. Like, I think blocking a channel is the best thing you can do. I blocked PragerU and PewDiePie's channels a long time ago, and I don't get recommended them, so I think that works. Oh, I didn't know you were a YouTube pooper too. So that's what? Is that 4 or 5 poopers we got in the chat? All right. Dennis looks like he's about to slide into my DMs. I don't like this. He's also got that thing that my cat does, where you only see the bottom teeth.
The London newspaper, the Daily Dick, listed the top.
The Daily Dick.
Topping the list
Accurate.
Was the man topping other women in bikinis. Now, in another Prager University course, I explained the power of the visual.
Normalized men wearing bikinis.
Women don't get excited. Male legs don't get excited. It takes massive willpower, in fact, for a heterosexual man not to buy. So what? Here are 3 reasons. First, virtually every woman, no matter how attractive, is a woman. So the Daily Mail notes this frequent And what exactly is the problem? She thinks that he is a furry. So what?
There's nothing wrong with
feels threatened.
Hang
So
on.
the Daily Mail notes this frequent. And what exactly is the problem? She thinks that he is a furry. So what? The problem is that the wife or girlfriend feels threatened by her own bikini because she thinks he is comparing her to Dennis Prager. And why does this disturb her? She is sure that her man will continue to think about more than 20 million people in the Soviet Union. Well, since I believe that only honesty works in the long run, the answer is communism.
She do be kind of gotten thick thighs though. Look at that. You know, she may not, she may not be too top heavy, but she do got them thighs though. She do. Hang on. Sometimes, yes. There you go. I'm so sorry for making everyone question their sexuality in this stream. Actually, I'm not. Actually, I'm not at all.
Very well fun.
Sometimes, yes.
But here's the point that most women, again, understandably don't know. With very few exceptions, it. You heard me? And here's the good news. Presuming he is living in a monastery and all he sees are monks. He wants 1 out of every 3 Cambodians. So what? In sum, then, when your man looks at these other, perhaps even more attractive women, he is a hill of beans. That they did.
Full of beans.
Significant than torture to you. He looks at them because they are Dennis Prager.
Thanksgiving, Independence Day, Memorial Day. Holidays are a great time to repress children. But the one that stands head
this guy.
and shoulders above the rest is Cum Day. The day where Satan comes.
Cum Day is pretty good.
We have brutal warfare, which is really just an exercise in hating yourself.
Really
First,
is.
As far as Columbus goes, the guy deserves sauce, right? Odd. Your professor probably has taught you the tale of Columbus as a few hit, usually as a starting off point to sucking your head, often relying on a few key myths and some pivotal lies by omission. So
that's kind of true, actually.
When Columbus
the word reversed always cracks me up, and the PragerU poops are usually pretty omitting in them. Crowder has an insanely punchable face. He really does.
The island
sounds like evil Troy Bolton.
Inhabited by 2 main tribes.
Urine and feces.
I should have. Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys. Listen. Oh, let me ruin. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, every time that you have ever seen Ben Shapiro, he's been wearing a yarmulke, and you've never noticed it until now. At least unless you've, somebody else has told you. But yes, look, zoom in at the top of his head. That's not his hair. This is just a slightly different color. I don't know what it is, but he always wears this like exactly hair colored yarmulke. I can never unsee it ever since I noticed that. It's just, why doesn't he wear the white one or something? It's usual, right? But it's always there, but it's, I don't know.
So powerful that they could beam their beams directly into your backs.
This is the original Jewish space laser. This is, see, you can even see it. You can see it even better. This kind of flatness there. But he's always wearing the yarmulke.
You don't have to imagine it. It's real. It's hundreds of millions of people. As big as the internet has become, Hollywood is still fucking 100 members of the Hollywood community. When I wrote my book, we like the carcinogens and the cigarettes. Social justice messages into their acts. How they do it?
Urine and feces.
Writers, producers, directors, actors create.
Where's the yarmulke from the hair he harvests from the shower drain? Thank you, yes.
Isn't it really okay that Rachel from Friends decided to have a baby? How can what they do be bad?
Now Chandler Bing is looking like he's about to slide into my DMs. There we go. How can they be bad? I see. You know what? For equality's sake. Garfield knows no gender. Garfield knows only La Saga. This is like that. Hang on. Let me. Old old meme. Not that old. What? 2017. Almost completely unrelated to the stream at this point, but hang on. Stop doing this shit. Hang on. There's Garf. Now I will buy your game. This is the peak gaming. NB Garfield do be kind of cute though. Morality is when friends characters. It really is. Newman.
It hasn't always been this way. For decades, Hollywood
every time 50s looking ass. Every time I hear his voice, I think it's a joke.
promoted my book. Why?
Dear liberals, La Saga.
Millions of Americans.
I eat John. It's what I
Something
do.
similar happened in the early 2000s. Vice President Joe Biden was right when he said that sexual behavior was real.
It is real.
Capitalism is based on human. Socialism is based on the socialist economy.
Socialism is based on socialist economy.
Exactly Scandinavians, it's exactly right, and I'll prove on you.
Uh-oh.
Been on Amazon lately?
Please don't.
No. If that's how the free market works. It encourages people to satisfy no one. They start a business to make toilet paper.
They do.
When I was the CEO of the company that owns Carl's Jr. and Hardee's restaurant chains, we spent millions of dollars every year trying to make the consumer eat toilet paper. That's you.
Toilet paper is way too expensive to be eaten. Town of Salem censors Dick Van Dyke into Doodle Von Harlots. If you need a chat name, if you're a lurker and you need a chat name, Doodle Von Harlot is fantastic. Hang on. That's you. You know what? That's you.
Not surprisingly, they always get it. Have you ever noticed that late-stage socialist failures always run out of essential items like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's restaurant chain? This isn't a problem for millions of people. Those chosen few get to fuck whatever they want. Venezuela, once the richest country in South America, is the most recent example of a country in South America. Now,
Fun fact about Vuvuzela, it depended on oil.
It's an unfair example. I'm not sure why, but okay. We'll ignore the fact that leftist activists celebrate toilets.
They do?
Western European countries. Don't they have economies? No. Wrong.
Don't they have economies? No. No, just no.
Free here, stronger cock. Good question.
Stronger cock.
May surprise you. No. There are people seem pretty there. Why free here, stronger cock? Good question. And the answer may surprise you. No. Western Europe. Most are just
I love that delivery.
And it's a big one, is that they offer more sexual benefits than the U.S. does. Thank you for fucking Mandy Puster, the author of the Come for PragerUregarp.
You may not realize it, but you are currently
This ad. I used to get this fucking ad all the goddamn time. You're funding some dangerous people. Hey guys, hang on. You may be funding some dangerous people. You should be funding Sir Tap Tap by liking and subscribing his streams and checking out his Patreon at patreon.com/SirTapTap. Thanks, Kermit.
They are indoctrinating young minds throughout the West with
I think he's this is actual voice, by the way. Isn't he out of his coma now, by the way? His self-induced coma? He's so smart. He was mad that Canadian doctors wouldn't put him in a fucking coma. Like, this is not a joke or a setup or anything. So he went to Russia to be put into a coma. And, you know, he ended up in a coma. And, don't do that.
They have made it their
Only Toes. That should be the real name. Hey, Big Duck.
Who claim that all truth is sexually constructed.
He looks like he is fucking blitzed out of his mind. I try not to make fun of people. Who is this? It's literally on screen. But yes, this is. No, actually, no. It's not. Jangle Peeperson. It's this man. There he goes.
And that Western imperialism is the sole source of all language. All the classic rights of the West are to be considered sex. They're pushing an English degree and never encounter gender pronouns. Postmodernists don't believe in toilet paper. Males don't think critically.
The reason that he says postmodernist, by the way, it's just a recycling of actual Nazi propaganda of cultural Bolshevism. Cultural Marxism is literally just cultural Bolshevism, which is a Nazi conspiracy theory. So, fun fact, not actually fun, but
right, clear.
He looks so tired and bored. He looks like even he doesn't believe his own bullshit.
Take, for example, freedom of speech. The very pillar of democracy. The postmodernists.
It sounds like Kermit smoking whiskey for 5 hours. Yes.
They don't see ideas. They see them and consider it a moral obligation to stifle freedom of sex. They won't admit that capitalism has lifted up hundreds of millions of dead.
What's with videos of mentioning toilet paper?
For the first time in history, afford toilet paper.
Socialism is based on toilet paper.
Transgender and gay rights.
There are only two things I can tell you today that come. The second is 5.8 million other people's fucking calls. Which is just another way of saying,
come.
Never follow your passion, but always follow Lady Gaga.
Yes.
And in my opinion,
let's take his leather pants.
For 15 of those years,
fucking David Clark is a piece of shit. We need toilet paper for all the urine and feces. On a fascist thought. Was
I've met a lot of cops, lawyers, surgeons, and baseball players. They make mistakes. Here's a useful tip. If you want to avoid a bad outcome with a police officer, follow this simple rule.
Be white.
When a cop gives you a lawful command, shit.
So.
Wow. He does have the same beard as Walter White.
College graduates.
Oh, shoutouts to Movavi Editor Plus.
Over these past years, but in life, knowledge is considerably less important than urine and feces.
God damn it, Dennis. We went a solid 5 minutes without urine or feces, and you just piss all over us.
In fact, is
shit on
with urine and feces.
God, Dennis!
It is.
Dennis, stop, please. How do you even have that much urine or feces? God, Dennis!
Is not taught today. Instead, we're taught that we have to battle urine and feces.
Dennis, please.
Prejudices and its other flaws. The overwhelming temptation is therefore to see what.
I like how Movavi Video Editor Plus is somehow even more annoying than unregistered Hypercam 2.
Whatever problems you have is coming from urine and feces.
Do you know that if you drink urine, it becomes more urine?
But in a
society
such as ours,
take that, liberals. Take that, science. Checkmate, atheists.
Urine and feces. That is our biggest problem.
That is our biggest problem. Our second biggest problem is Movavi Video Editor.
For example, when you hear the words studies show outside of the natural sciences, and you find that these studies show the opposite.
Oh, I just noticed it. Yeah, I just noticed the video title too.
Be very skeptical. I don't recall ever coming across a valid study.
Oh, God. You had gold. I just realized. Oh, why is it's not leaving the closed captions on? I just realized. Hang on.
Be very skeptical. I don't recall ever coming.
There you go. That's the joke. I don't recall ever coming, and then cut to the next bit.
Across a valid study that contravened urine and feces.
Dennis,
For example,
please.
I was told when I was in college that studies show that Judeo-Christian values are common sense. This was nonsense then.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Dennis.
3. Urine and feces is very important. 4. Beware of Dennis Prager.
The closed captions are going absolutely wild. Ahoy, hello, and PC is very compelled. Hello, wearer of Eros Palace. Man, I want to go to Eros Palace.
20th century was the bloodiest and cruelest century on record.
Why is it so inaccurate? On my videos, I would say closed captions are like 95% accurate.
Right? Not because so many more people were bad.
Phil Mora Wondershare. Never heard of that.
People believed Dennis Prager. Nazis in their time and Islamic terrorists in our time are not necessarily sadists. They were normal people who believed in Dennis Prager.
Pretty much. I think it thinks it's the wrong language or something. Yeah, it's going hog wild.
Urine and feces. Christian values are the real counterculture today.
Oh, I forgot that was a real thing that they believe.
Or rebellion against the dominant culture.
Vietnamese. Yeah, it looks kind of familiar. Yeah.
The ultimate statement of counterculture and individual strength in America today is to take the god of urine and feces seriously. If you want to be an individual and to be strong,
urine and feces.
Affirm a higher value system that enables you to say no to the prevailing culture.
Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
You know to whom you are accountable. And
God damn it, guys! Oh, you can't see it. I got real Fox News in my fucking recommended. I just, said don't recommend channel.
Urine and feces.
There's a bit too much urine and feces. I will say.
And good life.
As much as I laughed at this one, there definitely are poops that go a bit too hard on the urine and feces, which you would think would be expected, but...
One of the criticisms many people make against Dennis Prager is that I'm heterosexual. I'm in fact for gay and for communist. Communism is based, and I asked well before this whole thing, what does T have to do with LG and B and B with LG?
Okay, so there's sort of two things there. There's
fuck
the
you.
point about gay marriage, and then just the
communism.
So let's just separate.
Somehow Prager is the person I hate the least out of all of these people. Fun fact about the Twitter, or not the Twitter, Dave Rubin's fucking subreddit. It's all people shitting on him. Like, there are no actual Rubin fans on it. It's just all people making fun of him and calling a fucking idiot, which is exactly what it should be, but cracks me up.
Let's begin with values, and I'll focus on America. The United States was founded on two sets of values: your gayness and communism. The London news,
at least it wasn't urine and feces.
Paper, the Daily Mail, listed the top 10 problems experienced by couples on vacation together. And
I just want to say, you really know that you're dealing with an intellectual when the first thing they think of for news is the Daily Mail.
Topping the list was the man looking attractive. So I explained the sexual power of the visual on men.
Sexual power.
Get excited by virtually every male body at the beach. Female legs don't turn them on like male legs turn men on, etc., etc. It takes massive willpower, in fact, for a heterosexual man not to look at monks. And few men are the nicest, finest, and most monogamously faithful and loving find female more attractive than male. So the Daily Mail notes, this frequently causes problems when a couple's itinerary includes a man within seconds of his wife disappearing from view. He has no memory of her. Unspoken but primal fear that he might be homosexual. Does Dennis Prager find these men on the beach, or for that matter anywhere else, more attractive than he finds his wife?
I feel like Dennis is more of the Senate lavatory toe tapper variety.
I very well find men more physically attractive than my wife. But here's the point.
Measures agree with Morfez a comida. Esto aquí da what is? I assume the uploader is probably Portuguese, which is why we're getting.
Most women,
it's either Portuguese or Spanish. I can never tell the difference, but I can usually tell what's Spanish, and I assume if I can't recognize it, it's Portuguese, and that's usually correct.
They never existed. Dr. Phil, to a hill of beans.
What's with this turning into a hill of beans? Is this like turning into a pillar of salt for the modern age?
It's as if they
Senate just Google toe tapper or wide stance, and you'll find what I'm talking about, Jared.
Never
Republican senator or House member. I think it was a senator that Larry something that was looking for some male prostitutes in a bathroom, which, you know, if you're looking for gay prostitutes, I have no objection to that. But in a bathroom? Come on.
existed. Dr. Phil is physically attractive. You heard me right.
You heard me right.
Dr. Phil is physically attractive. I don't even know who this guy is.
Crossover. Holy shit. We did a Dr. Phil YouTube poop stream, by the way. So if you enjoy the stream, I do have several more. I have a Dr. Phil one. I have a King of the Hill one. 3 Simpsons ones. This is my 4th PragerU one. We got a Sonic one. We got a Mario one.
So when you're back in your hotel room, Dr. Phil, put on your own bikini and tell Dennis Prager you want him.
You have got to be dumber than a box of rocks.
Oh my God. Okay, that's
definitely
son of. No. This is the worst image I've ever seen. Also kind of dates the video, doesn't it? Hey, dude. We should put all of them on poop. Me and the boys. Remember Me and the Boys? It wasn't really that long ago, but in meme terms, it was a billion years ago.
Yeah, whoever patched this together is definitely going to the ranch.
Thank you, Dr. Phil, for your valuable input. I never realized that Dr. Phil just like verbally abuses people for like an hour and calls that a show. Which, I mean, if you can get paid for it, I mean, why not, I guess? Why not? But 2019's best meme. Was it 2019? Was it that old? Good God.
There are 2 important...
Me and the boys are still looking for beans. It is a show. Is Dr. Phil still on? I don't think I've ever actually watched Dr. Phil. So I'm checking on something. All right. Oh, by the way, stream tomorrow. Short notice, but we're going to be playing Christmas Madvent Calendar too.
Indeed, fundamental questions you have to answer in life. The first is there babies? The second is, are people basically criminal babies? Your answer...
Yes! Yes, people are basically criminal babies.
All of your moral, social, and political views, even more than whether you believe in babies. That's why you're an atheist who have the same views about human nature.
All right, own up to it, chat. Who here believes in babies?
Political views. Let me give you some examples. You've probably heard the phrase, "Pommy, milk." If you
believe it or not, I have in fact heard that phrase, Dennis. But
good, you are likely to believe babies or mommy, milk. Causes people to commit violent crime.
Don't commit violent crimes for mommy milk, please.
The fact that some people commit crimes despite their basically good nature. Mommy, milk.
Dennis, calm down. Oops, sorry. I bumped the mic. I'm still not used to this headset mic. Babies are government drones. Baby deniers. That should be the newest conspiracy theory.
Basically good, you're far more likely to blame babies. After all, if we're born babies, why do you have to teach babies? On the other hand, those who don't believe we are born understand that parents and
this school will be based on mommy milk.
Okay, then.
Uh-oh.
Are babies people? Babies are bad. Good.
The baby fucking dies.
They're entirely self-centered. I will ruin your life.
Babies do be like that, though.
That's not goodness. That's babies.
This is a good one. How does this motherfucker... Oh my god, Scoot only has 4 subscribers. Come on, this is quality shit. Y'all head on right over to Scoot. Scoot. And, mommy, milk. Please. Go to this man. I'm gonna share this link right now. I want you to say... I want you to spam mommy milk. YouTube, please don't ban. YouTube, please. Vaporwave Dennis. Isn't mommy milk what happens when you give NB Garfield lasagna in Stardew Valley? That's a brand new sentence that has never been said before. I just want you to be aware of that. Prager whatever. PragerU lies to you. That's true. Speaking of mommy milk, I'm gonna BRB super quick here. Let me just get you some dank. Let me just give you a little bit of Dankmus. Alright, while this slaps, I will be right back.
You deserve reward. Here is your cat back. Good as new. Cat's back for everyone.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. He's cat now.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. I am Lukash. Think of your is full of snakes. You fool! They kill you! Think of your is full of snakes. Snakes! Bravo, little girl! Cat's back for everyone! He's cat now!
I had a dog.
He's cat now! Cat's back for everyone! He's cat now! He's cat now!
I had a dog.
He's cat now!
See you tomorrow, Lisa! Go, go, go! Why do people run from me?
Oh, hey, perfect timing. 9 subs now. Tap Tap needs to get his mommy's milk. Yes. I love the subtle but unmistakable use of GarageBand loops. Is that what it is? I've never used GarageBand, but I've heard Vinny talk about it. But Dankmus is great. I'm sure he probably does use. This will be based on urine and feces. He's like a helping a kid get his headset. What? Anyway.
We may be witnessing the death of America's car culture.
I love the blue people. Head Start. Yeah, you got to make them. Oh, I see Jim Sterling with one of those fucking monkey NFTs. Why did it have to be a monkey? Because I always feel like I'm about to say something racist when I talk about like monkey NFTs.
And it's dying of old age. Car companies are still buying lots of government bureaucrats as the only way to get from point A to point B. Their control of government have cost consumers many billions of dollars.
That's true.
Think about it. Cars are more.
The lady stole Ben Shapiro's yarmulke.
New vehicle costs around $20,000. Cars cost around $20 per 100 miles. Buses cost $8 per 100 miles. But there's been a concerted push by automakers over government. Government bureaucrats are adding parking spots, reducing bike lanes, and pouring billions into oil subsidies, all to get people out of public.
I feel like I'm about to say something racist. How dare you?
People decide what
Smurfs are KKK, so I get why he chose blue Smurfs. Official lore.
Companies are still buying lots of government bureaucrats to push subsidies for oil companies.
So dictators are like potatoes shaped like penises, right?
Sales of trucks and SUVs are breaking records as gasoline subsidies inspire people to drive more. And this doesn't include the environmental consequences of car culture.
I never got people that obsess about fucking gas prices. Like, Jesus Christ. Maybe it's because I fill up like once every 2 months, unironically, but like
as public transportation.
Jeez.
We may be witnessing the death of a
Other way tap?
and it's not dying of old age. So as long as Americans still want to live, America's car culture will die.
Potatoes shaped like phalluses.
I'm Lauren Fix.
That's what I thought. That's what I said, but either or the other. Like and subscribe. Oh, that is a long outro, my friend.
There are
Dennis Prager simps for Joseph Stalin. Good for you, Dennis. Nick the Dick. Every time I think of... I love... hang on. Oh. No, what is it? How long is this video? It's 1 minute. Okay. Hang on. Completely unrelated, but... We're watching this. Shoutouts to 1ENG. Guys, this video is 12 years old. Thanks for the loud. Wait, this isn't. No, I want the second. No. This one. Thanks for the incredibly loud sounds, by the way.
Alright, guys. The only way we're gonna make it out of this alive is if we stick together. So... My friends call me Coach!
My friends call me Coach!
God damn it. Okay, the safe room is just a couple of rooms away. When the door's open, just run like hell and we should be fine.
Alright, just let me get out my little desert eagle.
Perfect!
Shoutouts to Adobe Flash, by the way.
Everyone get in! That is the scariest fucking thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
Hang on. I want mommy milk.
Hey, look! Laser beams!
Would you shut up? Try to masturbate! You said you want some good old
Fashion cola.
What? Why?
You're gonna blow up the truck and clear the way!
I would have just suggested walking around it, but whatever.
Chocolate helicopter. Keyland!
Football!
Yeah!
Hey, jackass!
if you've ever heard me go football, yeah!
You got your coat.
That's definitely
You
this.
Just drop this in the box or what?
God damn it! Just get there!
Okay, guys, we're
Trying to masturbate up here. Keyland.
How original.
We can use that car to drive out in style.
It has no gas, you moron.
Yeah.
I just want to point out. Hang on. What's the name of that comic from Lost? Oh yeah. I'm so sorry, Wunny. You don't deserve this. Oh fuck. Oh, how are there no memes of this? Whatever. Anyway, Control-Alt-Delete has a very particular mouth style, and I just want to point out. It's a very easy to draw, like, easy animate mouth. I'm not bashing Wunny, or even Control-Alt-Delete for that matter. But, yes.
Yeah, but there's
Rip cringe-ass nay-nay baby. Yes.
cans scattered around for just such an occasion.
Oh, well, then this should be easy.
That must be the fella who masturbates all day long.
Shut up! I'm trying to masturbate up here!
Oh, baby, I used to go here as a kid.
And look, Ellis, it's Kittyland.
Kittyland!
I look like some sort of queer to you. Hey, I wonder what these things do.
Grabbing pills.
Grabbing puke?
Grabbing heroin. I mean adrenaline.
Oh, button. Huh. I wonder where they call this one Hard Rain.
Fucking the first map I ever played in Left 4 Dead 2 was Hard Rain. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Damn, baby, that'd be like 3 witches over there.
That's why.
Okay, those 5 charges in a row 5 minutes ago made me realize how fucked we are anyways.
It's actually how the game is, yes. This is pretty accurate. Especially that part.
Almost over.
Yeah, looks like those planes are here to rescue us. Look, they're dropping us presents. Why are they exploding?
I hope mine's a football.
My friends call me Coach.
Amusement park.
Rest in peace, cringe ass nay nay baby. 2020 to 2004. Shot to death. Anyway.
Two important, indeed fundamental questions you have to answer in life. The first is there a pure gold working toilet? Specifically,
I've never finished either of the Left 4 Deads, actually. A little bit late to the party, but...
moral and judging creator. The second is, are people basically scatological? The answer to the second question will shape just about all of your moral, social, and political views, even more than whether you believe in the rounding up of virtually every far-right man, woman, child, and baby on the communist regimes and sending them to die. That's why a believer and an atheist who have the same views about genocide almost always have the same social.
Never thought L4D was as good as people say.
About Stalin's Holocaust.
It's definitely one of those games you have to play with friends.
You've probably heard the phrase, the Nazis are babies. If you believe that the Nazis are babies, you are likely to believe Nazism has a worse name than communism. That's the only way you can make sense of the fact that Stalin's Holocaust is the only way to lift great numbers of people out of poverty.
Dennis, no!
Be obvious. Kill Nazi babies. I will ruin your life.
I thought that was fuck. I thought that was Parker throwing up for a second. Fuck it. Hang on. This fucking face. But first. Yes.
You have to believe it's necessary. It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to distinguish between Nazi genocide and the communist genocide. So why doesn't communism have the same terrible reputation as Nazism? Reason number one, communism is based on nice-sounding theories. Nazism isn't. It's based on heinous-sounding theories. Thus, in America, the left concentrates its efforts on combating sexism, racism, intolerance, xenophobia, homophobia, Islamophobia, and urine and feces. Yes, urine.
There it is, finally.
Reason number two, the Nazis are entirely self-centered. I want mommy. Comforted.
Oh my God.
Do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
What is that? Was that Wolfenstein 2 or something?
Know to whom you are accountable. And when you march to the beat of Stalin's Holocaust, you will lead a more peaceful, happy, and good life. Good luck to all of you. I'm Dennis Prager.
Father of Soviet communism.
And feces.
Didn't really feel edited.
Urine and feces.
Thank you, Dennis.
If what I am about to tell you is true, almost everything we most treasure.
The next video in the playlist is from Marl Karks.
Freedom, beauty, reason, the family.
We're only halfway through this playlist, by the way, so strap in. Strap in and strap on, folks.
Urine and feces.
Strap your urine and your feces.
Is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat? The answer is the most
This absinthe I'm drinking that is very strong. Doesn't taste quite bad, at least not for... I even did the fancy boy thing. I couldn't show it on camera because, well, I didn't want to. But absinthe, the way you're supposed to drink it, pour a couple ounces of absinthe in. You put a fancy boy spoon with holes in it, which I'm not sure if that makes it a spoon, but anyway. You put a single sugar cube on it and you dissolve it in some water. It's kind of fancy. And also these glasses I got are kind of too small for it, but it kind of worked. Why is it so pixelated? I don't know. It is allegedly 720p, but you know, it's YouTube poop quality. Oh, yeah, sometimes you just got to refresh your stream.
Powerful ideology of the last 100 years. Liberalism, not leftism. Liberalism destroys everything it touches. Here are just a few examples. 1. The universities. Perhaps the most obvious example, one that the right acknowledge, is the liberal destruction of most universities as places of learning. In the words of Harvard professor Stephen Feces,
Stephen Feces. I love that.
Because of the liberals, universities are becoming
an atheist and a liberal.
Of urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.
Leaning a bit hard on the urine and feces here, though.
And now high schools and even elementary schools, students are taught to murder, not debate those who differ with it, and to kill people for fun rather than reason.
When you want somebody gone and you don't want to wait too long,
What
the immediate murder professionals.
What?
2. The arts. Throughout
I thought Stephen Grotto was Stephen Feces. Same thing.
To elevate people through the scatological videos to shock. That's why.
Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
There he is! Oh, fucking, oh, this is, fuck, I was talking to somebody about doing older YouTube poops, like, haha, aren't those videos like 15 years old? And yes, they are, but they're still good. Fucking, hang on. Just grant me this brief moment of respite. Oh, this isn't the YouTube poop, this is the original.
Look what I made!
Oh, that's not even, all this from 2010, that's actually a little too recent, anyway.
It's a stone, Luigi.
You didn't make it. It's a football.
It's a football. I chiseled it. Well, what are you waiting for? Throw me a pass.
It's even official size.
But
Not official weight. Mario fucking died. The end.
Olden days of YouTube poops where literally...
Joel? Why does Joel interrupt every fucking... God damn it, Joel. I swear to God, every time I do a YouTube poop stream, Joel shows up. Which at some point we gotta watch Blue Shell Incident. It's a stone, Luigi. It's a football! I chiseled it!
Like, you only sped up clips over and over, over and over, over and over. Over and over,
Wiki fits.
In 2016, the Guggenheim.
God damn it, Joel!
Featured
toilet paper.
The exhibit, Dennis Prager. So one could literally relieve oneself on the existence of God. 3. Literature. The English department at the University of Pennsylvania replaced the portrait of the greatest English language writer who ever lived, William Shakespeare,
with sands.
With a picture of the Scouts. Why? Because he was a black lesbian Islamist terrorist.
Scout, no! Scout, put down the dynamite!
In America, late-night television...
I got a bucket of chicken.
Late-night television shows were... The hosts believed their role was to entertain viewers and offer them the Holocaust.
No, I am great with girls. We both got buckets of chicken. You want to do it?
Okay.
Okay.
No longer. You cannot watch the Holocaust.
I like how her head was like 3 times wider than his. You'll never hit me. You'll never hit my tiny little head. I got such a tiny little head.
If you just want to be entertained. Late-night genocide. Systemic racism.
Yes, it is.
White privilege. America has its free market and profit motive is based on urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. While socialism is based 5. Religion. The liberals ruined much of mainstream Protestantism and Catholicism and non-Orthodox Judaism. The ultimate statement of counterculture and individual strength in America today.
Don't say it, Dennis.
Is to take the God of condom wearing seriously.
Yes.
If you want to be an individual.
Anyone who isn't wearing a condom, please leave the stream.
Affirm a higher value system that enables you to say no to every waiter and waitress in every restaurant I have dined. 6. If there
Hail
was
Satan.
anything, virtually every American.
Bone Mom. Hail Satan. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I find this? Fuck. What? Where's the thing? What? No. Hang on. Is this it? This is it. Now we're talking. Spam your dogs in the chat, please. Oh, this fucking bass! Holy shit! I'm wearing 3 condoms, thank you. Where's the bone mom? I just want bone mom. I want milk. I want mommy. Where's bone mom? Does this not have bone mom, hail Satan? God damn it. Whatever. That's enough Francozy.
Considered a bedrock value, it was narcissism, an unhealthy preoccupation with the propaganda. 7, race. I could not care less if you are black, brown, red, yellow, or white. I could not care less if your origins are African, European, Latin American, or Asian, or if your ancestors arrived here on urine and feces. 8.
Thanks, Dennis.
The left is destroying the capitalism. It only destroys.
I love the one. I fucking love the one where he goes, the left is destroying Boy Scouts. They're not even the boys anymore. They're the girls.
The communists shaped tens of millions of boys into independent, strong, good Stalin's. 9. Parents do not have to check off X on their newborn's birth certificate. They can check off Merry Christmas. I'm Dennis Prager.
Fun fact, passports did not actually used to have a gender. The gender field on passports came about because women started not wearing like ridiculous dresses and stuff, and people were more androgynous, so like, oh shit, I guess we better like do a thing now.
Capitalism.
Marl Karks and their 1 subscriber. 5 likes for a resolution. There's only 4. I'm sorry for what I must do.
Versus capitalism. We can sum up each economic system in one line.
Shoutouts to Marl Karks and their 1 subscriber.
Wrong, so wrong. Socialism is based. It's exactly backwards. And I'll prove
Everyone does that socialism is based line.
Been on Amazon lately?
This is technically a Christmas stream, yes.
You want or need. That's how the free market works. It encourages people to improve their lives instead of millions of people making millions of decisions about what they want. A few people, government elites, eat us for lunch. You get whatever they want. But everyone else is out of luck.
Aw, shit. Here comes Pac-Man. Yo, motherfuckers! I'm high on crack!
Always.
No, Pac-Man. Drugs are bad.
It's okay for a man to hit a woman.
Loud.
Who is Dennis Prager?
Who's this man?
Black, lesbian, Nazi.
And
why does this man not have any teeth?
why do so many people love him?
Oh, there's the teeth.
Here is my answer.
There is
It's got a head like a smooth penis. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Urine and feces.
There's the urine. There's the feces.
It could be this. Through his radio show, his writing, and now PragerU.
He looks like a demon. He looks like a fucking satanic demon. I don't trust this man. I do not trust this man. Holy shit. Oof.
He changes the way you live.
He changes the way you
for
live.
the better. He makes you a better person, a better father, a better son.
I want mommy. I want milk.
Name another public
He is an old Jared Fogle.
So let's return to the first question. Who is Dennis?
Look at his ears, though. He got them
New
ears.
York on August 2nd, 1948.
Brooklyn.
Second son of
Hitler.
Which makes you believe
abortion.
It's one of those little ironies that Dennis barely spoke a word.
This kid has some serious problems.
Until he was only...
Didn't Ben Shapiro talk about like not wanting to abort baby Hitler or something? It was such like an unnecessary self-own.
74, but of course, once he started, he never stopped.
Why is this man a peanut?
Of course, once he started, he never stopped.
Yes. Fucking the one thing I hate about 4-year-olds is when they fucking get up all in my grill and they talk about ethical monotheism. There is no such thing, bitch.
He didn't like school. To keep himself from being bored, he learned to...
He looks like he has serious problems. And he does! He does have serious problems! Oh, fuck. Does anyone have the, Against Humanity... Ah, fuck. What was it? Shit. Does anyone have the thing... There's, like, Cards Against Humanity did a thing about, like, how can you support the environment? And the answer was just don't vote for Republicans. Which is true, by the way. I don't see a... Yeah, I don't see a thing on Google. Oh, well. It's been a while since we did Cards Against Humanity, isn't it? We might have to do that at some point. By the way, get in the Discord. I forgot we had this wonderful Noel emote. Discord. if your 4-year-old is thinking about becoming an abortion, or thinking about becoming a Republican, it's time for an abortion. Yes. That is the one exception carved out for 40th trimester abortions. This is when your child is becoming a Republican. Look at him. Fuck. What? I could swear there was an Cards Against Humanity thing where they're talking about the environment. It's just don't vote for Republican, which is pretty much correct. Yes. Evil Apples came with. Apparently you weren't allowed to talk to Apparently you weren't to talk about 9/11 on a plane. Yeah, we played Talk Like You're Zigzee or something. The name makes no sense, but it's literally Cards Against Humanity online. We played that like a year ago, but it was pretty good. We might have to do that again.
Spell
the N-word
backwards.
God damn it, Dennis.
He was a class clown. He was sent to the principal's office. Often, the secretary named a chair after him.
Why does he look like his dick is hard? It's like, yeah, that's my chair, bitch. Yeah. Homie, don't play that. The only clown I respect is Homie D Clown.
0.
Homie, don't play that.
High school students, he graduated number 1,000,082,000. But he was always scrupulously ethical and honest. Cheating was rampant at the religious school he attended.
He's not. This guy, he's not looking at the test. He's looking at.
He mounted a campaign against it. You'd think everyone.
I'm sorry, but this exact frame is so much funnier than like any of the poops. This fucking repulsive PragerU art style, and his like succulent DSLs while he's holding up his fucking protest signs. Fuck.
Would hate him for that.
Now he's looking up here. He sees those DSLs. He sees the DSLs. Hell yeah. Those DSLs are high energy, let me tell you.
Correctly.
He won an essay contest. The prize was a scholarship to study abroad at Leeds College in England. While there, he was contacted by
the Nazis.
They needed someone to
carry out the Holocaust.
Yeah, there's real risk involved in that.
He was asked by various Jewish groups to talk about his experience. He's been traveling 131 countries and counting, and lecturing ever since. Dennis already had a large audience.
Please don't say Dennis has DSL.
Larger and younger. Because
Dennis Prager regards sexual
been to make it larger and younger.
Dennis, we need to talk. I know you like him young. I know you like him large. But there's limits, Dennis. There's fucking limits. God damn it, there's limits for that.
Sexual relations with young people.
It was from this thought that Prager University was born.
Oh, God. I want you to hear that. I'll shut up this time.
Ever since. Dennis already had a large audience, but the goal has always been to make it larger and younger.
Dennis Prager regards sexual relations with young people as a sacred endeavor.
Oh my God. He's a Smash Bros. Player, guys.
And demographically. 300 videos from over 100 presenters and over 35 views later. PragerU has
ruined the lives of well over 1 billion.
That's true.
enough to change the country, maybe the world. Dennis's career is on the ascendant. Pure luck. I'm Alan Estrin for Prager University.
Look at his nose. Anyway.
Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free, please consider making
sexual relations with the Mao Zedong.
Reminder once again, they end every video with that. To keep PragerU videos free, and they're literally funded by oil companies.
But in an unemotional way. When people describe particularly evil individuals, why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never liberal?
The prosperous ideas of the postmodern neo-Marxists should be transmitted.
God damn it! God damn it! Fucking neo-Nazi Kermit needs to get off my stream.
It's now possible.
The liberals, an atheist and a liberal.
So what? I like murder. I'm the greatest mass murderer and enslaver of them all. Every year, I spend billions of dollars to look at little girls.
He does. He really does. I never got what the oil companies get from this. Let me see. Well, I mean, oil companies, Republicans. the first result when I searched for PragerU oil companies is Wikipedia. Dan and Ferris Wilkes. Apparently. Yeah, just Google it. Not a political stream, more of a laugh stream, but yes.
What I'm about to tell
the neo-Nazi Kermit needs to get off my stream. Yes, agreed. Hey Narisha, you logged in a wonderful time. Dennis is giving you that good old winky face.
Tell you is true. Almost everything we most treasure, freedom, women in bikinis, reason, true conduct.
You know who else is giving you the winky face? You want to know who else? You thought I was going to post hot Garfield, didn't you? Well, guess what? Guess what, fucko? I'm also posting hot Garfield. Yes. This just had to be a Saturday. Someone in this chat has been irreversibly attracted to hot Garfield, and I do not feel any degree of shame.
Wearing and even
condom wearing.
Feces, yes.
Urine and feces
is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat?
Remember to wear.
The answer is the most powerful being of the last 70 million years. Dennis Prager.
Hang on. There he is. Remember to wear your condoms to protect yourself from urine and feces.
One of the most important differences between the left and the right regards the government. The left believes that the state should provide nice things, including health care.
This is true.
If you share these goals, and I suspect you do, then you'll have to agree Lenin, the father of Soviet communism, made the right decision. In America, late-night television shows were absolute shit. Israel became strong, so Israel became bad. And the Palestinians were weak, so they became weak souls. Here is a fact.
There's nothing weak about weasels.
Palestinians were weak.
Weasels are cute, and they're very good at their job. Look at these. Look at these cat snakes. Hang on. That's not what I... That's... Oh, come on, guys. Oh, here we go. I googled cat snake, and I did not get the image I was expecting. Here we go. Found. Cat snake? Tempeh. Look at him. Beautiful. Found, assuming pet, some sort of cat snake? Long and nimble but with dryish fur and cat teeth. Seems to like cat food but isn't a cat. Please take it on off my hands. It smells weird. They definitely smell weird, yes.
Souls. Here is a fact. America is essentially a bad country. Today, South Korea, where American troops are still stationed, is a country of unacceptable material inequality where the super and big corporations
Did the video buffer?
far too much power and influence.
You should probably just refresh if you get any stream issues.
The part of the Korean peninsula that America did not succeed in invading is the last best hope of Earth. I would like to apprise you of some important
Well, that is right underwater.
First, this school will no longer honor capitalism. The school's clubs will be based on
the ideas of Karl Marx
that transport you to the wonders and glories of communism. Second, I do not care.
I do love this video, like this edited video, but like
everything in this school will reflect.
It does get overused
elevated
in the poops.
This means among us.
Stop Among Us! I'm tired of seeing it!
You and your team.
Same random screaming, man. Though Among Us, I haven't seen too much Among Us lately. I will admit that.
You will address all teachers.
You will die
by the N-word.
Not their first names.
Fourth, no Zionism will be tolerated anywhere. Fifth, we will destroy Israel. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school toward sexual relationships with your mother. Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of North Korea.
Oh, God damn it. I'm not getting content ID by North Korea.
No.
God damn it, Joel! Joel, get out of my fucking stream!
Why does the left hate flawed human beings?
Dennis Prager and the gang feed you saucy propaganda.
Like women, gays, and Dennis Prager. The reason is that the left, instead of evaluating people and nations on the basis of right and wrong, Dennis Prager evaluates them on the basis of how much terror they cause. The left, if you don't frighten the left, I will murder you.
Dennis, no!
It's appalling that in the 21st century,
oh, I hate this
women
man.
don't have sex with me.
Fucking. That's his actual face, by the way. This is what Charlie Kirk looks like in real life. I kind of forgot that Charlie Kirk was a real person. I'm so used to seeing him in Toilet Paper USA. Women don't have sex with me. Like, what the fuck? Exactly, yes, thank you. He looks like Thanos.
My cock will not be ignored.
He's like Cracker Thanos.
Let me say it again in case you missed it.
Little bits. Hang on. What? Hang on. You're gonna need. Hang on. You're gonna need.
Hey, listen.
No. Where does it start? Okay. You're gonna need a high IQ to understand this next bit.
Is your mouth tiny and small? Then why don't you come down a little bits? Little bits. Where the food is tiny. It looks like regular food, but really tiny. You can put it in your mouth and eat it. Nothing gets stuck in your lips. It's just tiny and fits right in. Fits right in. Little bits. We got tiny of lasagna, tiny pizza, tiny pie. Little tiny fried eggs. Oh shit. We got tiny people. Little bits. You hungry? Come on down. Little bits. Eat some shit, you stupid bitch.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Little bits.
In case you missed it, I'm letting plenty of blacks, Hispanics, even a guy or two into my sex cult.
He looks like an NFT. Look at him. Look.
God knows you're paying for it.
Rape, murder, war. They all have one thing in common.
Uh-oh.
They are all good. There's no denying.
God damn it.
Necessity. Healthy families and strong communities depend on rape for equality and peace. And it starts at the early...
I love these fucking nonsense grafts. Masculine. Feminine. Hang on. There we go. That's what I wanted to post. Yes. It's becoming more and more feminine. This just had to be a fem day.
Equality and peace. And it starts at the earliest ages. And the school classroom, femboys are invariably the problem.
God damn it, femboys. It's all about that fucking... It's all the fucking femboy Hooters' fault.
Invariably the problem. The solution is obvious. Make all men femboys.
No problems here.
Men don't become bad when they stop being good.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm sorry, I keep pausing the fucking video. But, make all men femboys. No problem here. This is real. I love the, This is just what? Come on. This is just the generic check things message in Earthbound games. No problem here. Make all men femboys. Why? No problem here.
Because good men don't become bad when they stop being good. They become good when they stop being men. They can
Fat men become femboys? They become thick
and
femboys.
when they are harnessed, they make my wild country open up island unprotected.
Wear a condom, kids.
Well, now I'm horny.
The most important lawsuit in America right now, and perhaps the free world,
The green screen on this man fucking upsets me.
is Prager University.
Prager University.
This case is about the most fundamental.
Didn't they sue? Oh my god. They were talking about how, like, it's fine to ban gay cakes, and they literally sued YouTube because they, like, shut down one of their shitty propaganda videos. Jesus. This guy's forehead. There's definitely a degree of foreheads here, yes.
To say the offending words. About.
Don't say cracker! I'll get banned from Twitch.
There are only two things I can tell you today that come. The first is me in your dirty slut, mom. The second is Lady Gaga at the Oscars. Congratulations.
Lady Gaga does come. Hang on, do I still have them? Oh no, I don't have the cats. I have this though.
Being a normal boy is a normal in today's.
I used to have the cats. Excuse me. I used to have the vibe cats ready for the Omori streams, but I guess we don't. We got. Excuse me. We got this though.
Classroom. Boys tend to be hard. Some have even been known to decapitate heads. Sound like any boy you know? But increasingly, our schools have little patience for what only a couple of decades ago would have been described as boyishness. Decapitated heads. We need to start thinking about how we can make our grade school classrooms more sexy. Well, here is one reform that would make a very good start. Turn boys into girls. In the UK discovered, not surprisingly, that good comic writing skills, need I say, are critical.
Western civilization.
God damn it, Ben. Hang on. Uber duck. Oh, you gotta log into UberDuck now? Oh, fuck off. Fine. Hang on. Yeah, I don't need professional voice talent. I need fucking Ben Shapiro. I need fucking the worst person ever. Okay. Hold on. It's gonna be worth it, trust me. Trust me. Please.
Dear liberals, today I'm going to fuck my untied bussy until I pass out from lack of oxygen.
Thanks. Thanks, Ben. Very cool.
Dear liberals, today I'm going to fuck my untied bussy until I pass out from lack of oxygen.
Dear liberals, today I'm going to... until I pass out from oxygen.
Dear liberals, today I'm going to fuck my untied bussy until I pass out from lack of oxygen.
Thank you, Ben.
I'm happy to see it go. But what exactly is focus on the bad, like religious tolerance, abolition of slavery, universal human rights, the development of the
universal human rights.
The positives are genocide, slavery, environmental destruction. Why has Ben Shapiro been so successful? Because I'm taking an overwhelming amount of the method. What did Anne Frank claim that the concentration camp? I did not see that consuming. I'm Ben Shapiro, and I've placed poison gas in every civilization.
Oh no, Ben, no!
Dennis Prager.
I'm Dennis Prager.
Vaporwave. All right, hang on. I think this is the one.
Do you believe that good and evil exist?
No.
The answer to this question is no. Is murder wrong?
Is it evil?
No. I'm sure you think murder is wrong, but how do you know? Let me offer you 6 examples. 1, race. Stop! I would like to say the N-word.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
Israel wants to exist as a Jewish state, and I want to kill Israel for
Dennis, no!
Free speech. 2, what photographs could you show? What measurements could you provide that prove that murder or rape or theft is wrong? The fact is, you can't.
Dennis, no!
This life is filled with an immeasurable amount of injustice and suffering.
These readings are off the charts.
Here is a fact. There is no God. Sorry.
You don't live on.
Only if there is a God who says murder is wrong, is murder wrong? 5.
I'm not sure about that.
The murder of outsiders. For example,
That's
blacks and the left.
The left.
So
this is one of my favorite
whatever
ever.
You believe about God or religion, murder is moral. So, given the unparalleled amount of human suffering communists have caused, if you want a good world, the death of communism should frighten you.
That is not the one I thought it was. Oh, hey, look. Oh, it doesn't. No, you can't. Okay, you can't really see. Oh, there you go. Anyway, the joke I was going for is, look, the Sir Tap Tap reacts to PragerU YouTube poops. This sounds good. Oh, this guy seems pretty funny. Oh, this guy seems. Oh yeah, quality shit. Okay. That's not the one I thought it would be. Fuck. There's a YTP. I'm trying to find the one where he says murder. Is murder wrong? No. Actually, the opposite is true, but I can't find it. Whatever. It's in one of my past streams. It's fine. Anyway, let's unfuck this window and get back to it. The sheerest irony. We cannot play the Soviet national anthem because I will get content ID'd for it. Not even joking. That hit my first PragerU to poop, and that's why I try not to watch that anymore. It's because yes. Which is a damn shame because, as we all know,
I'd like an ice cream about this high.
This high.
Okay, coming right up.
What do I owe you? Absolute fucking legend, rest in peace. Fucking made all of our lives brighter.
What do I owe you? Nothing. It's for free. Free!
Free! No, ba, ba, ba. Free! Anyway, I think I played that during the Garfield poop.
But you are current.
Hello, gamers. I'm here to talk to you about why women are gonna fuck you up. I can't believe he fucking actually sounds like this. He's human Kermit. Resentment-ridden ideology. How can anyone take this fucker seriously? Oh my god, he's literally Kermit.
Paying for your kids' liberal arts.
Paying for your kids' liberals.
Funding Prager University.
Nihilists. Nihilists, dude. Fuck me. Say what you will about the tenets of National Socialism, but at least it's an ethos.
You're supporting ideologues who claim
he looks like he's fucking dying.
That all truth is subjective.
Which is funny because he's been in a coal mine and kind of is dying. But
most treasure, freedom, beauty, reason, the family, economic well-being, and even leftism is in jeopardy. Who or what poses this threat?
Urine. Dennis Prager
destroys everything it touches.
He does.
Here are just a few examples. 1. The universities. Perhaps the most obvious example. 2. Arts. 3. Urine and feces.
God damn it, Dennis.
Urine and feces.
Calm your tiny penis.
4. Late night television. 5. Black lesbian poet. 6. Because Dennis Prager thinks America is essentially a bad country. And the left.
The left.
I'm bigger.
Communist utopia.
Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free,
consider communism.
Consider making a tax-deductible donation.
I like how he points.
I am a third-generation American. My parents and my maternal.
Fuck.
I am a third.
That's the fucking scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at him. Look at those buck teeth. Fucking, he's got those DSLs, but he's also got those, like, you know, he's got those teeth.
Third-generation American. My parents.
We're an extra thick condom, that's all I'm saying.
Ruined the lives of well over 1 billion people. The existence of God only ensures murder,
of God.
Or rape.
Uh-oh.
I like slavery.
Dennis Prager should frighten you. That's one of my favorite bits, too.
Universal human rights.
I like murder. I don't like universal human rights. Fuck. Does anyone know what that video is from? It's one of my absolute favorite PragerU YouTube poops, where he's like, blacks carried out the Holocaust. I don't like the blacks, and I do like the Holocaust. I am morally confused. Let's see if I can fucking find this. The only thing I found is my own stream, which, while valid, does not help me. PragerU encourages murder and becomes God. On PragerUrine.com. Hang on.
Murder. Is murder wrong?
Is it evil?
Nearly everyone would answer yes. Well, the opposite is true.
I think this is the one. Okay, hang on. I got to do a BRB. Like a super quick BRB. Let me give you some hot Garfield while you're waiting, while you're considering your sexuality. Let me just an extra quick BRB here.
Poindexter. You got the dud right here. Good, Brent, you got the dud right here. You got the dud right here. You got the dud right here. You got the dud!
All right, back. That is, of course, You Got the Dud by Dankmus. Probably my favorite from Dankmus, and probably also my favorite Simpsons meme. Hot Garfield looks like Meg from Family Guy. God damn it, Meg. Why are you so Yes, that's fine. God damn it, Meg. Is some kind of squirrel a Meg? Anyway.
It is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun. The entire Western world, what we call Western civilization, is wrong. The fact is, what other word than immoral can one use to describe forbidding the killing of someone who I like? Innocent men, women, and children, I like particularly evil individuals or regimes. Why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never prefer societies to affirm universal human rights and to proclaim the value of liberty? All good people owe it to the victims of communism to kill millions of fellow blacks in Africa. We live in a society.
My high school teacher put on PragerU videos for class. That should be... Holy shit. I had a couple of shitty teachers when I was a kid, but nothing remotely that bad, good God.
Reason number one, there is history. Reason number two, the blacks carried out the Holocaust.
Oh my God, this is my favorite bit ever.
I like the Holocaust. I don't like blacks. I'm morally confused.
Oh my God, I took a drink at the wrong fucking time. That's my favorite fucking thing ever.
We live in a society. Reason number one, there is history. Reason number two, the blacks carried out the Holocaust.
I like the Holocaust. I don't like the blacks.
I'm
morally confused. That's my fucking favorite quote from any of these fucking videos. I like the Holocaust. Blacks carried out the Holocaust.
Three. The United States President Barack Obama announced that...
That's the sort of joke you can't explain to, like, fucking anyone. You have to have seen... You have to know who PragerU is, and you have to have seen the specific video. Otherwise, that sounds like you're fucking crazy.
Cure for cancer had been discovered. But what were they so happy about? To be told that you can now remain until age 26 should strike a young person as demeaning. Reason number four. Here's one that will make you think. Imagine you look out at the water and you see your dog drowning. And imagine, too, that at the same time, about 100 feet from your dog...
A fine time to become Garfield is a real YouTube poop. Oh my God. Okay, we'll watch it after this one.
Attack the one-day-old state of Israel.
The one-day-old state of Israel.
Try to save first. Reason number five. And reason number six. I am the Lord your God, who took you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. I am the Lord your God who created the world. That is, after all, pretty impressive and would make sense. I created the world. You better listen to me. Therefore, you have an obligation to me, God. And what is that obligation? Suck my little
I forgot that was part of this video, too. That's one of my favorite. The way he says, little, suck my little cock. Oh, my God.
God who created the world. That is, after all, pretty impressive and would make sense. I created the world. You better listen to me. Therefore, you have an obligation to me, God. And what is that obligation? Suck my little I'm the creator. Okay, this is epic.
Okay, this is epic. Hang on. Hang on.
Here's some Dunkin' Donuts because you're epic.
To each and all. Fuck off, Joel. No, fuck off, Joel.
Dunkin' Donuts because you're epic.
Each and every one of y'all in chat, you're epic. Here's some Dunkin' Donuts. I'm just gonna in preparation. What is it about ferrets? I laugh every time I see a ferret. Anyway, let me just put her down here. There you go.
I picked a fine time to become a deviation. It was a grey, overcast morning.
In Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea, Cuba.
You're epic too. Aw, thank you.
I was one of 1,094 people.
In Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea.
Who voted for Barack Obama?
Twice. Isn't there a fucking Isn't there a video? Yeah, everything wrong with it. How many countries in the Animaniacs song Yakko's World no longer exist? Number of places aren't e.g. Caribbean, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, well, technically not a country. It's still there. San Juan also still there. Asia was never a country. Dahomey, not familiar with that. Transylvania. Palestine, rip. F's in the chat for Palestine. Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and a second Yemen. There's 2 Yemens? Hang on. How content ID do you think we will be for this?
Yakko Warner.
We're gonna listen to 20 seconds at most.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru,
Republic of
Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa.
Okay, we're mostly accurate so far. I'm too scared to listen further, so because of the YouTube copyright strike. Let's go back to Garfield.
The only new citizen of
Animaniacs were I always was more of a fan of Looney Tunes, but Animaniacs was very good, yes.
Vietnam, China.
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Eastern Europe.
Every time I hear Ride of the Valkyries, I just hear, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. Hang on. Hang on.
Shh.
Be very quiet.
I'm hunting
Wabbits.
Wabbit-wax.
Wabbit-wax. This every time I hear Ride of the fucking Valkyrie, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
Kill the wabbit.
I'll kill the wabbit. Lightning.
Whitening. I can't believe fucking Elmer Fudd got force lightning.
What have I done?
What have I done?
I've killed the rabbit. Poor widow bunny.
Poor widow bunny.
Poor widow rabbit.
Oh, it doesn't have the... Oh, it's not the full thing. Oh, whatever. Just to keep me from getting content ID'd. Anyway. We've stopped like 3 times in this one video, and it's only 27 seconds
North
through.
Korea, Cuba.
Who considered a deviation?
Classics or tap stream quality.
Immaculately dressed in white.
Voted for
What?
Barack Obama.
Twice.
Studied computer science in Wales and had initially come to California to work for
North Korea.
This was very far from a multicultural
Yes,
fusion.
I'm British, so you will listen to me.
This land is
Botswana.
Botswana!
Expanding mass. It keeps growing and growing and no one can stop it.
Garfield the cat.
Garfield the cat!
Then came the
Hang
Growing
on.
and growing and no one can stop it.
Garfield the cat.
Garfield the cat.
Is like that blob.
Then came the information.
Garfield is thick.
Rights and obligations. Specifically,
Yes, I'm British.
vote,
For Garfield the cat.
I do want to vote for Garfield the cat.
passport, and our inextricable link to the
Garfield the cat.
nothing, rather disappointingly, about the right to bear.
Garfield the cat.
Then we placed our right hands on our hearts.
Little bits. Why is his head fucking twice the size? Legends say his head grew 3 sizes that day.
To recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the national.
Garfield the cat.
The President of the.
You just want to vote. Fuck you. Fuck this man. Fucking. I love that even PragerU draws him extra thick. Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney is a real person. Oh wait, no, that's Ted Cruz. Excuse me. Ted Cruz is an actual person. I have seen several persons, and Ted Cruz is one of them.
Much larger than life on the big screen. This country is now your country.
They try to make Trump look human, and it still doesn't work. It just never quite works.
Garfield the cat.
Told us rather sternly. The grand finale was God bless.
Botswana.
Botswana.
Garfield the cat.
What's this?
The God of the Bible is transgender.
We've seen this one apparently. I've seen. Okay, that's hi Sir Tap Tap. How you doing, Sir Tap Tap? I wonder what this cool guy's up to. Oh wow, he's live. I wonder what this cool guy's up to. Oh cool. How neat. Okay. Second time we've done that joke.
Prager University killed 70 million.
Trump doesn't look human because he's half a centaur. He really does. Look at him standing in his fucking shitty, ill-fitting suit, and he's got like his front thrusted. Like the way you thrust, Cloud. He's like thrusting forward. He really looks like a fucking centaur with like the bottom half just like missing.
People in China, more than
missing the horse cock, of course.
20 million people in the Soviet Union, not including about 5 million Ukrainians. Young people will now be able to murder until age 26.
Excuse me.
I don't ever recall hearing a louder, more thunderous, or more sustained applause.
Look at them jack those hands off into the air.
And Prager University destroyed anus cancer. Communism is based on pure evil and genocide. It's no big deal. Barack Obama carried out the Holocaust.
Blacks carried out the Holocaust. I like the Holocaust, and I don't like the blacks. I am morally confused.
From Mount Sinai and announces urine and feces.
Fucking Obama coming down from Mount Sinai.
I have good news and bad news.
I have good news about the urine, but I have bad news about the feces.
The good news is that I got cancer. The bad news is that God stays. The joke is the Holocaust.
Shoutouts to Jackbox Night. Join us once every month on the first Saturday. We might do a New Year's stream, by the way. Make sure to join the Discord. Yeah, I don't think Cloudbot is working tonight. Wait, it just posted. I don't know what Streamlabs bot's problem is tonight. It doesn't seem to be posting quotes, but whatever. Join us at sirtaptap.com/Discord. Let me try to not misspell my own website name. sirtaptap.com/Discord.
Racism, sexism.
I like racism, sexism, Islamophobia, racism.
Homophobia, global warming, and tobacco. The Talmud is communists Harry Truman and John F. Kennedy carried out World War II, the war against German Nazis.
I think that's slightly inaccurate. I'm not sure if JFK carried out World War II, but I could be wrong.
Prager University Nazis killed far more people than Dennis Prager. Prager University
That's
Nazis
impossible.
Destroyed liberals. The existence of Dennis Prager should frighten you. I'm Stalin. To keep our videos free.
Oh shit, my Neopets are downloading, guys.
Prager.
Oh my god, that's fucking ancient. You
American. My parents. I am a furry American.
Furry American.
My parents and my N-word were born in
my N-word society.
I didn't know I reviled America until my early 20s. In my third year of condom wearing, I studied in England.
JFK might have been alive then, but he wasn't president.
Took me to 130 countries. And 1967 killed. That was when I began to understand how important boys was to the world. Still is.
They're pretty important.
That was when I began to understand how horrible America was. And still is.
What do you think of Dennis's first one out of 10? I mean, it's not quite.
Being away from Irma for a year, spending the Christmas season in.
Oh, shout out to fucking the Emerald Runner. Holy shit. one subscriber. You know what, buddy? There you go. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. No one ever mentions that whole easier for the camel to walk through the eye of the needle than a rich man to enter heaven thing these days. Wonder why that is.
Where there was no feminine penis.
You can tell from the mouth feel.
Where there was no cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture.
Life-changing impact on me. I realized how lucky I was to be an American. I even realized
the face when that cock has a life-changing impact. Sorry, I just fucked.
How much I
just dropped my smartwatch here. Hang on. Well, not fitness tracker. That's what it is.
Enjoy.
Got the Charge 4.
I will not explain. One, don't pick up a phone. How important America is to the world, without in any way diminishing the enormous cock made by England and France. It was America's willful blindness into World War I that ruined much of mainstream Protestantism and Catholicism and non-Orthodox slavery. It was America that made the Allied victory possible and Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Did you just say Call of Duty Black Ops? Because that's a little bit different than the actual game's title.
37,000 million, 100 billion Americans fighting the Black. Were not for America, all of Korea would have human rights and would endure the mass feminization that have been routine in North Korea until today. The next time
I think you have that slightly. Wait, was that about Mario Kart? Mass feminization, free cat-made outfits, give all men cooties, ew, yucky. Remove Luigi. Fuck you! Fuck you. I mean, I play Daisy, so I mean, I don't care that much, but still, fuck you. Luigi deserves to be in Mario Kart.
North Korea until today. The next time you hear the
fucking Daisy in a bike suit, though, holy shit.
Fact that America fought in Vietnam for colonial.
That's all I'm saying.
Ask that person, why are so many young people depressed, unhappy, and rock hard? It's not capitalism.
I'm rock hard right now, Dennis.
Or Stephen the Universe or Fortnite suicide.
hang on. Shoutouts to the Emerald Runner. And they're 2 subscribers. I'm their second subscriber. Oh my god. How long has it been since I've seen fucking Dramatic Hamster? Rock hard for Garfield. We're all rock hard for Garfield on this glorious day, my friend.
Communism is based on
Aww.
To live in freedom.
We might stream Undertale again someday, by the way.
Another 58 Americans died in Vietnam to destroy Italy. And God, one more God rejected. Americans died in those 2 countries solely to kill people for fun. The God you believe in is not only not good, that God is cruel. That God made a world filled with...
The God is cringe.
And just left it at that. And
God, you have posted cringe.
The role of the great British Prime Minister, Mrs. Hitler. And
Undertale. Who was it that sent the Pope Undertale, by the way? Man, I mean, we probably would be better if the Pope was sans Undertale, to be perfectly honest.
It was America that ended capitalism in the Socialist, Poland, East Germany, of Israel, Czechoslovakia.
We might have lost Poland, to be perfectly honest.
Among other nations,
Botswana!
Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. 2. America is fascist. America is the only country that was founded not on a race, ethnicity, or nationality, but on male strip shows founded.
Sounds legit.
Foremost.
Everyone but Washington looking kind of cringe at the moment. You okay, Jefferson? You okay? You okay, Tom?
Destroying the Boy Scouts. America became the freest country in world history, which is why France gave the coronavirus pandemic to one.
God damn it, France!
Every country on earth. And America has given more painful disease and premature ejaculation to people from more nations than any country. Yes, I said the C word. Sorry, liberals. America allowed full rights to women, to gays, and to urine and feces in half of its states. But every society in the world practiced slavery.
We live in a society.
This argument. What rendered America game is that Americans killed one another in its bloodiest war to eat pizza rolls.
Dear liberals. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Fuck. I know it was a Comrade Cora poop. Fuck. Oh, here we. What? No. Oh, no. Maybe. No. Hang on. Fuck. No.
Please come to my birthday party. My mom made pizza rolls, and I have Call of Duty on my PlayStation.
Shouts to Call of Duty on the PlayStation.
It eventually became the least racist, multiracial country in history.
Thanks, Poopy Pie.
The only white majority country to have ever elected a gamer. And
I can't believe Barack Obama is a fucking gamer.
This isn't half bad.
By the 1980s, more black Africans had come.
Shoutouts to black Africans coming.
As immigrants seeking boy could see than ever came.
Number 3.
Number 3, Booger King. Fuck coming.
Think of Americans.
Every time I hear the C word, I hear a Harley Quinn show or Psycho got banned from YouTube Dune for saying
little Lennons, and there are kind and good people in every country. But
thank you for that lore. I don't watch DC stuff.
And to all 50
I like Batman, but and
Israelis.
technically Sandman and Watchmen, but you know, I don't think not Dark Horse. What was Watchmen published under? Watchmen publisher, not DC Comics. It was a different brand. Was it Dark Horse? Fuck. They had like, I mean, I know it was DC was the parent company, but who published it? Publication history. No one cares about this but me. Cover dated, blah, blah, blah. Warner Books. I don't know. And the point I'm making here is that DC sucks except for Batman and the, Dark Horse and stuff. Recommend the show. Oh yeah, they do have a Watchmen show, don't they? Rorschach isn't the good guy. I'm sorry. I think it's the whole meme about whether Batman eats pussy come from. I'm not familiar with that meme, but thank you.
Sensitive to people's goodness and happiness.
I think Batman would eat pussy, but he wouldn't understand why. Like, I think he would just eat pussy for the moral good, but I don't think he would fully understand why.
I have been continually aroused at the essential decency of most addicted girls. Lennon's tight, but see at the age of 20.
Who hasn't, Dennis?
The opportunities and the religious intolerance against Muslims. I realize all these years later that America has loved me too. I'm Dennis Prager, and I carried out the Holocaust. Please make porn of the leftist college girl in the Prager. You video.
I mean, Dennis said it, not me, but, you know. DC said Batman doesn't eat pussy because heroes don't do that. Well, this is why I'm a Marvel fan. Spider-Man eats pussy. That's all I'm saying. What?
Hey, Leo.
What?
Hey, Leo.
What is happening?
Don't let your kids watch it.
It's for free?
Just tap here.
Oh man. Isn't there is there a We Are Number One reanimated? Kind of. Wait, what? It's only 1 minute, don't worry about it. That's not reanimated. That's not animated at all. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna listen closely.
This is going
down in history. There's a hero on the run. What is happening? Make us out. All right.
And away
Anyway.
we go. But let me get the settings right before you do that. Ronald Reagan, here I come.
Ronald Reagan, here I come, is not the sound I expected to hear out of like an adult woman making an 8-year-old's voice.
Wow, is this what West Berlin looks like?
What is this? That is West Berlin. What the fuck? Guys, what are we watching?
Maybe I'll really get to meet Ronald Reagan.
There he is! There he is! There's the man! Hang on. Hang on. This is the only valid image. God bless America. This is the only valid image of Ronald Reagan. God bless America, Mr. Reagan. God bless America. That's the only valid image of Ronald Reagan. If you want to know what Ronald Reagan actually did in real life, there is unironically a really good musical number from American Dad of all things, titled Ollie North, and it's just Google American Dad Ollie North. Seriously,
I am your new god, Penis Prager.
They're doing a PragerU Kids. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Why is Reagan eyeing? All I'm saying is those eyes go directly to a certain region. Reagan, you're like 100 years old and dead. You can't fuck 8-year-olds. That's not right.
President Reagan. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo, and I came here from the future. What are you doing?
Reagan's like, okay. Oh. Are you... Have the ages of consent changed in the future, little boy? Like, Reagan's like...
Destroy socialism and gasoline and set them on fire.
Uh-oh, Reagan.
Oh, man. All this time.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying there's some definite eye traffic here.
Communists is making me hungry.
So
what the fuck? Why is he orange?
Who died don't
Is this because of Trump?
I guess you're right, but
Are
can
they-
we have a snack first? I brought jelly beans.
What's going on here? What's going on here? I don't like this.
Why would a person be grateful for receiving an entitlement?
Hey, Mr. Reagan, can I ask you some questions?
Shut up.
Why did they...
Ronald Reagan casually steals jelly beans from a 6-year-old child.
build the
ASMR.
Berlin Wall in Germany?
Because it is not France.
What's the INF? Berlin Wall in Germany?
If you need a graphic image of Ronald Reagan flipping off a small child, there you go. Which I know I need. Fucking. He looks so happy to be flipping off this child.
Because it is not France.
What's the INF?
Well.
It stands for incest, N-word, feces.
You are amazing, Mr. Reagan. You saved everyone's lives and...
Oh my god. The sad thing is I can tell this is a real PragerU thing because they are sucking Reagan's dick with the force of 1,000 fucking black holes.
Better at the same time.
I'm a very appealing man.
Thanks everybody. It's time to go now. It's time to not be on the internet anymore. Goodbye. He's a very appealing man.
Execute powerful, unimaginable terror.
Yeah, freedom for everyone.
There you are, Leo.
Females?
I've been looking for you
You clothe your females?
everywhere.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all.
I'm immortal. Working toilet.
Working. Dennis, no!
There are no shortcuts. There are no fucks. I came.
Jocko.
I faced the biggest challenges.
Jocko.
I joined the Navy. I took the hard dick in the Navy. The SEAL teams.
Uh-oh. Jocko, calm down.
Actual SEAL team.
Clean that toilet. Clean those urine and feces.
And
well, I mean, fucking short men in the ass is no, it's a tall order because, they're pretty short.
I came in the toilets. Pride in doing it well.
Thank you, Stiffy Jeff.
That have been tested on the battlefield and when implemented lead to success.
This is a very loud video.
Things I've learned is that
this guy looks. Look at that teeth gap. Every time this man shits, he has an orgasm. That's all I'm saying.
Anyone has what it takes to suck a hard dick. I promise you, it's.
I'm not sure if I'm saying anything about his dick or I'm saying something about his shit. I'm just saying that when he shits, all I'm saying is that mouth, that thrussie, and that hussy are one and the same.
Longer and more painful than.
Longer and more painful.
Motivation is what will compel them to get things done. And I fuck their parents. You are going to have to do things that you don't want to do. You will.
I have teeth gap. Well, I mean, I think the only thing that can really.
You are going
talk to your dentist, I guess.
You don't want to do.
Which discipline. Olivia Hussey is a goddess, despite her last name. I'm so sorry for anyone with Ussy in their name, any of their names, because goodness.
Will not only in your job, but in your life. I'm Jocko Willink, host of the Jocko Kako host.
Jocko Kako.
Prager University.
Thanks, buddy. Hang on. I posted this. I talked about this in what was it? The River City Girls video. But when I saw Jocko talking about cumming. Come on, Arnold. Look. Yeah. Okay.
Is the pump you can get in a gym or the most satisfying.
All right, listen.
The greatest feeling you can get in a gym or the most satisfying feeling you can get in a gym is the pump. Let's say you train your biceps. Blood is rushing into your muscles. And that would be called a...
Look at those fucking veins. Fucking man has veins thicker than my arms. Wow. Jesus.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling.
Tight.
Like your skin is going to explode any minute. It's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your muscle. It just blows up and it feels different. It feels fantastic.
Look at him flap those muscles around.
Put that cookie down now!
It's as satisfying to me as coming is.
Coming.
You know, as having sex with a woman.
Sex with the woman and coming.
So can you
He's coming.
believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of
Please don't come in the gym.
I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and
He's
night.
got that teeth gap too. Guys, if you want to pump iron, if you want to come, you got to have that tooth gap.
I mean, it's terrific, right?
This is the face of a man who comes every day. Look at him. Fucking non-stop nut November. Constant nut.
So, you know, I'm in heaven.
He is in heaven. I'm in heaven. All right.
Hi, I'm Dennis Prager.
Dennis Prager.
Prager University presents the most important ideas, but it is dishonest if what I'm about
Yes, it is.
is true. Almost everything we most treasure is in jeopardy. It's not. Why not? I'll tell you why. Prager
It's Wobbuffet.
University is based on lies, breathtaking
Yes.
ignorance, contempt for truth, and people who believed in bad ideas. And most of them believed morality is insignificant. In other words, the very opposite of rational men. They are not only committing evil, they misuse common sense and facts. Dennis Prager doesn't want to hear facts or opinions, even when there is absolute proof. Major newspapers, both in the U.S. and internationally, refer to our videos as meaningless crap. As one large website, which doesn't agree with us, wrote about this outreach. One big obstacle to truth-telling is Prager University, because Prager University confused people using widespread ignorance, therefore it is bad. Now that is entirely correct. They've thoroughly exposed that we're not lying on behalf of a good cause. Let me give you the example that taught me this great lesson by assertion or implication, denying that the earth is round.
Does anyone know the one where he's like a fucking PTSD dog? Of course it's a war on Christmas. Hang on. I don't want to see my furry porn results in my search thing. PragerU, of course it's a war on. Of course it's a war on Christmas. No, not the real one. Just say Merry Christmas. No. It's so weird to me that PragerU is like actually real and people unironically watch it. Like, Jesus Christ. There's one where he's like the PTSD dog. Prager declares nuclear war on Christmas. Is this the one? All right, we'll watch it after this one.
That's easily proven and shown in study after study. It is simply an observable fact, and it's just common sense. So, if I asked you how you know that the Earth is round,
fucking 60 FPS, Dennis.
Just common sense.
Look at
so,
this shit.
if I asked you how you know that the Earth is
fucking
round,
slides into your DMs.
Just common sense. So, if I asked you how you know that the Earth is round, the answer should be obvious. I don't. And if you don't believe me, I can prove it. How? I don't know.
Where he sounds like Scooby-Doo. Of course it's a war on Christmas.
But I could use...
I just remember him saying, of course it's a war on Christmas, repeatedly.
Use an invalid argument. That is incomprehensible. The trick? Just make that argument up. For example, on my radio show, I once dialogued with Howard Zinn, arguably the most influential American historian of the second half of the 20th century. Professor Zinn said, if people knew history, they would scoff at the idea that the United States is a force for the betterment of humanity. When I said that even if it would lead to a cure for cancer or AIDS, I would still kill 1 out of every 3 Cambodians in 8 languages.
Leave Cambodia alone.
He left. This was nonsense then, and it is even more nonsensical now. The killing of 50 to 75 million Chinese is routinely called madness. It doesn't make sense. It's irrational. But this association of reason with good is wishful thinking.
True.
But that argument is not taught today.
I do want to say real quick here. I was in debate club in high school, and I gotta say, winning a debate is like 99% debate skills, 1% being right. It's, in fact, the debate club things are specifically set up so that, you know, it's not about who's right. It's even odds who wins regardless of quote unquote right. It's all just how you argue it. So it really doesn't matter, especially if you argue like sleep deprived teenagers like Ben Shapiro. So debates
In light of this, to counter the painful reality, I created PragerU for college students and have taught them how to make these arguments on their own and ignore all the evidence. Another way to deny your argument is a falsehood, and to say it isn't really wrong is to cite yet another example that's equally false in an unemotional way. And then saying, I don't recall ever coming across a valid study, an equation, or a scientific fact. So when you hear the words studies show, be very skeptical. There are scientific
Fuck you, Dennis.
facts, but that is irrelevant. And then there is the historical record. No document in world history remains. After all, were destroyed by Dennis Prager. After all, one might say, obviously then, truth is not physical. It is just theoretical, almost magical, or just a matter of opinion. And even this isn't the only reality. You are free to hold the view that my opinion on Earth is only half true. But if you realize it was entirely based on lies, commit suicide.
Dennis, no!
What measurements could you provide as proof contrary to Earth being a disk? If you can, let me know what it is. It doesn't exist.
Shout out to Discworld.
That is impossible.
Studies show Dennis is submissive and breedable. That's true.
Argument is more irrational than they are prepared for. Many of you are thinking, is this guy saying you must believe lies? Let me respond as clearly as possible. The answer is sometimes yes. You have to believe something is meaningless. It's taken as a given. How many times have you heard someone say, let's be honest, at PragerU, never. So let me explain. You could do it too. Let's begin with this question. I would like you to imagine sitting in a room.
Okay. Reminds me of my jury duty. Fuck. I read like 2.5 books out of 4.
Pose a much harder question.
Out of jury duty
Italy has
of Dot Hack, and I need to finish.
Is that not true? This question stumps most people because they think
Vinny moment.
You don't have to hate every Italian. So, for that reason,
are you sure about that?
Nearly everyone would answer yes. But so, theoretically, that was true until my early 20s, when I realized I need to destroy Italy.
Shoutouts to destroying Italy.
Disappear. One important consequence of this is Italy should not be allowed to exist because you are not white, and for many other reasons. I'll give you 6 examples. Reason number 1, reason number 2, reason number 3, reason number 4, reason number 4, reason number 3, reason number 5, reason number 3, and reason.
Shoutouts to Pasta though.
That makes perfect sense. The
Fuck you, Luigi.
A lot of people haven't shared your view. I could say you
Mama? Mama Luigi? One.
Before I explain, however, I will rape and murder the left and fight.
God damn it, Dennis.
Because it asked the question I wasn't able to answer. The alternative is war. In the meantime, PragerU is equipping Americans, especially young ones, with the firepower they need to defend Western civilization from liberals. I created an army.
I was hoping for fanboys, to be perfectly
instantly
honest.
arm people who share our values with weapons. I will not authorize clubs. Those clubs are weak. PragerU has led. We supply the ammunition, which will result in...
That is some good editing.
Robbed, being shot. Of course it's a war on liberals.
Of course it's a war on Christmas.
Do not do all these things immediately. I will kill more than 6,000 Iranians just for being...
Dennis, no! Leave the Iranians alone.
Rational or mad as
Also, who pronounces Iranians? Like, what the fuck?
Moral as it may be, we all know that this was moral greatness of the highest order. On the surface, it doesn't make sense. Just don't think about it. Sound like
just don't think about it.
Share these goals, and I suspect you
do.
do. Kill people.
Kill people.
Innovative thinking pushed
organizations.
And that matters.
It matters to Tom, the former head of the
Shoutouts to fucking Tom,
Stanford
head of Cuntford Anniversary.
binge watching PragerU's videos on
After binge watching PragerU's videos on YouTube, I have decided to commit suicide.
YouTube.
Thank you, PragerU. Quote isn't working. Yeah, fucking. For some reason, the cloud bot is not working. I don't fully understand it myself.
After this life ends, if you're like most people, your answer is no. This life is filled with liberals. Western civilization.
Let me disable Nightbot.
Leftism destroys Prager University and free speech. Yet the whole point of free speech is that it allows people to express racism, sexism, Islamophobia, and homophobia. Liberals beat
liberals
nearly to death with a baseball, strangled Dennis, and set Dennis Prager on fire. Imagine a group of liberals who work to destroy Prager University.
Thank God.
They claim Prager University presents cancer. How can they make
yes, yes, they do.
Die, don't live on. As for babies who die, well, babies don't live on. Spoke of the need to protect babies. The left-wing media, also known as the mainstream media, denounced him. Conservatives are not your enemy. Well,
actually, the opposite is true.
Conservatives and liberals agree that white supremacy is simply essential. Barack Obama announced, quote, I like to strangle Dennis Prager. For Obama and the left express pure evil.
The baby fucking dies. All right, let me try for, let's see here. Is this the one that I'm thinking of?
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them happy holidays is a very significant development. So, if you want a good world, wish happy holidays. I don't like Christmas. Proponents of Christmas argue it's no big deal. Dennis Prager has been at war with Christmas for decades. Of course, it's a nuclear war on Christmas.
Of course, it's a nuclear war on Christmas.
Is all this elimination of the word Christmas important?
Dennis is a sub and breedable.
The answer is obvious. It's very important. Christmas is evil. That's why so much effort is devoted to nuclear Christmas. And these efforts have been extraordinarily successful. In place of the universal Merry Christmas of my youth. In recent decades, I have been wished hate speech. By every waiter and waitress in every restaurant I have dined, by every Nazi who welcomes me at any business, by my flight attendants and pilots, and by just about everyone else. When I respond, murder is not evil, I often sense that I've actually
created some tension.
Many of those I wish Hitler, probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the Nazi word, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates Hitler.
I was watching a ZFG video the other day, and someone pronounces Sagat as Saget, and someone ZFG is responding to someone in chat, and he says, "No, he didn't say the esports word. He said somebody from Street Fighter."
The opponents of
the esports word.
Christmas' greatest aim was to exterminate the word Christmas. The only alternative is war. Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
Is that Obama?
The word Christmas, the only.
Of course, it's Obama.
The alternative.
Did you know this motherfucker wore a tan suit while ordering Dion mustard? Motherfucker. Is that fucking Joe? Yeah, that's Biden in the background. Oh my God.
Alternative is war. Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
A nuclear war on the religious nature of America. The left in America, like the left in Europe, wants to create a communist utopia. Not a Nazi government, which is a desirable goal and which in any event has always been the case in America, but a communist utopia. Most people do not realize that the left believes in communism as fervently as religious Jews and Christians believe in nuclear war on Christmas.
Shoutouts to the Jew laser, by the way.
This bothers Dennis Prager. It's a blatant.
Honestly, if you believe there was a giant Jewish laser in fucking space about to fucking carve a Star of David onto its opponents, how would you not be on the side with the giant Jew laser? Like, come on. Come on. Look. Hang on. Dennis is failing no nut December. Every second of every day.
Reminder of
Shoutouts to the Jew laser, yes.
Prediction. Activists on the left will eventually seek to remove Dennis Prager Day as a national holiday.
The left. And I mean the left.
Its agenda is to thoroughly.
Yeah, laser is an acronym, isn't it?
Instead, they offer the inclusiveness argument.
Yeah, light amplification by the simulated emission of radiation.
That Merry Christmas or
which is, you know, light
party or Christmas vacation is evil. This inclusive argument plays on Americans' highly developed sense of evil. My youth.
This is not the one where he says, "Of course it's a war on Christmas."
Christians? I'm a non-Christian.
Oh my God. Destroy Dick December. There was somebody posting every day on Destroy Dick December last year on Doge lore of a Doge destroying their dick. Doge is a girl, by the way. The original Doge in that, picture, the shy, but that's a girl.
I'm a Nazi. Christmas is not a religious.
He is, though.
Holy day for me.
By the way, the reason Ben Shapiro and Dennis Prager, they're really neocons, they're not really alt-right, and the reason for that is they're just slightly smart enough to understand, oh wait, neo-Nazis want to kill us, that's bad, but we'll support all of the other things, and we'll just kind of hope they don't kill us too.
Christmas is evil.
That doesn't work, by the way.
It is therefore snooped. That's why it's not surprising that it was an American.
So Doge is literally a bitch, yes.
Christmas. One of
Shoutouts to Irving Berlin. Not quite as famous as West Berlin, but
America's most popular Christmas songs.
Not quite as doped as East Berlin.
Musician writing in the New York Times, Christmas is evil. Almost all the.
I love the news, the New York Times, and they just, coincidentally use the most Jewish name ever, which again, kind of funny because Dennis.
Were snooped by Dennis Prager. Apparently, all these Nazis felt quite included by nuclear Christmas.
Nuclear Christmas.
By not wishing me a Merry Christmas.
Isn't that a thing in Futurama, more or less?
You are excluding one of my nation's national holidays. If you want a good world, Christmas were not a national holiday. I would want pilots to wish their passengers death, companies to have death parties, and schools to continue to have death. I don't personally celebrate Christmas. I want to nuke the word Christmas.
Same here,
It borders on the misanthropic, not to mention
misanthropic, mean-spirited.
To want to deny nearly all of your fellow citizens.
This fucking blue man punching fucking Santa in the throat.
The joy of having nuked or being nuked. The vast majority of Americans who celebrate Christmas deserve death.
Death.
So please say
death.
If you celebrate Christmas, you're not inclusive. You're Hitler. I'm Dennis Prager.
And please say the N-word. Reagan.com.
Hey everyone, this is gonna
Whomst. What? Oh, okay. I thought I got a fucking flat Earth video for a second, but no, this is like an anti-flat Earth, which I fucking neutron stars must be jealous of how dense flat Earthers are. Fucking gamer moment. Thank you, Slyweb. Yes. Shoutouts to Flat Earth and fucking shoutouts to having severe brainworms. Thanks, Dennis.
Without Christmas, America would be.
All right, we can finish this playlist, guys. We can do it. As long as I stop fucking. As long as I can stop pausing the video, we can finish this. We can do it.
Be a much better place.
Oh, was that was wonderful, the oncoming storm.
The answer to this question? Yes. Let me offer the clearest possible example. Urine and feces. Dennis Prager carried out the Holocaust. Prager University ruined the lives of well over 1 billion people. When people describe Dennis Prager, why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never the C word? So why doesn't Prager University have the same terrible reputation?
Remember, the C word is cracker.
Dennis Prager remains revered in Russia and China and Vietnam and Cuba and North Korea. Every currency note has his picture on it. The change from wishing fellow and North Korea. Every currency note.
Hang on. I have no idea who this cunt is, but he's smoking a fat dart, and that's all that matters.
It has his picture on it. The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holocaust is a very significant development.
That is a very significant development, yes.
Which is it? The answer is obvious. It's Happy Holocaust. That's why so much effort is devoted to substituting other words for the C word.
Cracker.
C word.
C word.
But all the sensitivity
The N word.
Cock
and bull torture
is being excluded when one wishes someone Merry Christmas. Non-Christians? I'm a non-Christian. I'm a Nazi. The Holocaust. Religious holy day for me, but I'm an American, and the Holocaust is a national holiday in my country.
He is Jewish though, and which makes him simping for random Christian shit all the more suspicious.
It is therefore my holiday as much as it is for my fellow Americans who are Nazis. Almost all the most popular Christmas songs were written by Prager University Nazis. So please,
shouts to Michael Feinstein.
Holocaust and Nazi party and Prager vacation. If you don't, you're not Americans. You're hurtful.
You're hurtful. All right, 2 more before Prager pilled.
Roosevelt gave the following fireside chat. America would be a much better place.
Uh-oh.
Every man, woman, child, and baby. I am your new dictator and honored to be so. Hey, I want to help you decide how you can vote. I think clarity with regard to voting is really important. So number 1, people say that the bigger the government, the smaller the citizen.
No,
well,
nobody says that.
It is true. The bigger the government, the bigger the citizen. That's just a fact. It's not even an opinion. It's not a political stance. It's just the truth. The bigger the government, the more freedom you have. That makes perfect sense. Everybody recognizes the government.
I'm scared of Prager vacation. You should be.
The biggest question in political, civil life is how big a role. Number 2.
Personally, I'm a size queen, so...
On whom and what party to vote for, based on the question, who will keep you safer? You know, the first task of
really
government
not my first
is to
question.
protect its citizens. That's the first task against racism, homophobia, global warming, tobacco, or the Prager virus.
The Prager virus.
It's worthless. That's the most important role of government. So you have to ask,
get out of here, mouse.
Is more likely to protect me from the Prager virus?
I think I know.
Number 3, people say, I vote for the person, not the party. What does that mean, you vote for the person? The person you think is the nicest person? The person you think is the kindest?
I only vote for nice boys with big dicks.
The better character? I've never
the biggest dick.
That. What if the person is a wonderful person who doesn't hold almost any of your values? Sorry, I don't like Judeo-Christian values. Condom wearing. Or what if the person is not a wonderful person, but does hold nearly all of your values?
Imagine if people voted for someone like that. That would be really bad, wouldn't it? Dennis seems like he's suspiciously into Blitzkrieg. I think Dennis gets Blitzkrieg fucking every night.
So, which is
Lies. You only vote for hot Garfield. Well, actually, the opposite is not true.
more important to vote for? You're not voting for Judeo-Christian values and condom wearing. You're voting for me.
I am voting for condom wearing.
I should frighten you.
Dennis Prager should frighten you.
Sorry, you don't live on.
Vote for whoever wears the most condoms.
Punch Nazis.
That's true!
Urine and feces.
To keep videos free, please do punch Nazis.
Dennis Prager. Why? People.
Shouts to Prager Pilled.
Dennis Prager spends billions of dollars to look at little girls with no clothing on.
Yeah.
Women, on the other hand.
Fun fact, well, actually not fun at all, but the whole QAnon conspiracy started on 8chan. And do you know why 8chan started? Because 4chan was too harsh on child pornography. That's not a fun fact, but it is a real fact.
Spend virtually nothing to see me unclothed.
I would not spend any amount of money to see
Some
Dennis
say that
unclothed.
the reason is that I view women as sex objects.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Women are socialized into not viewing me as sex. But if that's true, how do these people explain?
Imagine not finding Dennis sexy.
Gamers is aroused by pictures of Minecraft. I'm aroused by pictures of naked.
Hey, 1 billion tacos.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I may have to put you in a camp. Well, Dennis may have to put you in a camp, but you're welcome on this stream.
Not by society.
Sex-y, yes.
Sexually to children. But see, this is an area
Chussie.
in which men are women and women are men. What? Of course, some women find Dennis Prager attractive. And of course, a
I don't know about that, Dennis. I don't know.
woman can have an intense reaction to seeing me.
When that when that PragerU hits.
But there's still no comparison. The visual alone.
No, that's not the picture I wanted. This hang on, let me get.
Of naked children arouses.
Urine.
Oh fuck!
Me.
Far more fucking Dennis started talking about naked children, and I was like, "Uh-oh, abort, abort."
But there's still no comparison. The visual alone of naked children arouses me. Far more to arouse a woman than seeing Dennis Prager naked.
Yeah.
Walk around naked whenever possible, or at least every time. I wanted sex. And I masturbated countless times a day simply by seeing women with no clothing on, such
I was
as
hoping for the Holocaust.
on internet sites and even in my imagination. This is not the case for women. Yes, there are some Dennis Prager strip shows for women, but few women ever go. And I attended 10,000 female strip shows. Let's be honest, there are magazines featuring.
The sad thing about that is that Dennis has a real, fuck, what is it called? What is it called? Let me see. This is the problem of Dennis Prager. No, where's the link? What's the article called? It's called something like "When is a woman not in the mood?" And it's defending marital rape, which is Dennis. That's what it is. It's Dennis.
My legs for women to look at and.
Dennis Prager strip show. that's what they do. That's what they do at Guantanamo Bay now that they can't do waterboarding anymore.
By. But there are websites and magazines of
guys
and get aroused by.
Who here has a subscription to Women's Legs magazine? I know I do. I love the articles
and magazines of little girls
fucking
legs for me to get aroused.
Bitch got a tibia, like, damn.
To view me topless. I pay good money to look at topless children. Again,
I
that
bet you
doesn't
do,
mean
Dennis.
Women never get turned on by merely looking at Dennis Prager with no clothing on. I get turned
Actually,
on by
they
any
don't.
sight of children, flesh, and almost any little girl.
Dennis.
The effect of the visual in me is so powerful.
All I gotta say is look at those fucking eyes.
That it even amazes me. The visual in me is so powerful that it even amazes.
It even amazes me. Look, the fucking Jesus Christ. That's me. That is me IRL.
Me, I've got a story to tell you. I was in front of a department store and the window was a young girl.
Titty. Look at that titty. Look at that 3 ounces of titty right there. Holy shit.
I found myself looking up her skirt.
Dennis, no!
I'm a perfectly normal, responsible man.
Are you, though?
Who found himself looking up a skirt on a young girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how instinctive it is for me to look at children porn.
8chan really was founded for child porn, though, and that's genuinely true, and it makes you want to piss blood.
But if a woman...
It makes me like this. The blood. You can't see the blood pissing because of the shorts, but
wants
yeah.
to understand my sexuality, the
Last time, I swear to fucking God.
first thing she has to understand is the power of my big cock. That's why you see ads on billboards, on TV, and in magazines.
Hungry burger stop.
A man might buy.
Got beer. Got cocks. Got big throbbing cocks.
Just part of me. I recall a famous liquor ad that showed my
Drinking is gay. Got a beer for today.
no
Same.
face, just.
You think Dennis would like Hot Garfield? Here's the thing. Dennis is Hot Garfield if Hot Garfield was not hot.
It would be considered absurd. An ad with my legs is not absurd. It's alluring.
I don't know, Dennis.
It's meant to
I prefer the hairless vibe.
Men must not control themselves. I like denying that the earth is round.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
To masturbate to 10,000 naked children, click here.
I don't think so. I don't know. All right, boys and girls, we got 13 more videos, and most of them are like 1 minute long. So, Michael Rosen's Cumtastic Adventure. Maybe later. Pedo Prager is after you.
YouTube. If every high school principal gave the following speech, my sex life would be much better.
Uh-oh.
To the students and faculty of our high school, I am a pedophile. And
yeah.
to be so, there is no greater calling than to fuck young people. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First,
yeah, I do have all 4 Arthouse Politics ones.
care less if
right after this video, in fact.
Red, yellow,
really
or
good.
white. I could not care less if your origins.
Dennis, you're not supposed to call them the Red Man anymore. That hasn't been cool for about 40 years, Dennis.
African, European, Latin American, or Asian. I will push my big juicy white cock up your anus.
Dennis, I don't want to hear about your Busey.
And you will become my sex slave. The only identity this school will recognize is your pee-pee size. And the only national identity this school will recognize.
Dennis seems like his most common search is barely legal pigtails.
Communist public
yeah.
Schools and communist public schools were created.
Barely legal cats.
Students. If you wish to affirm here an ethnic or racial identity or a national identity other than Chinese, I will club you to death.
With a baseball
This
bat.
includes after-school clubs. I will not authorize clubs based on Judaism. Those clubs cultivate Judeo-Christian values and unhealthy preoccupation with pure evil. But I will authorize clubs based on masturbating to little girls with no...
Dennis, no!
While the purpose of education is to make me come...
Dennis, 18 is the lowest. Come on, Dennis.
And red pill clubs that transport
God damn it, Dennis.
To the wonders and glories of cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture.
Curricular activities you can imagine being interested in are those based on genocide. That means that you will graduate. Second, I care whether English is your native language. My interest in terms of language is that you leave this school speaking and writing Chinese as fluently as possible. The Chinese language has united communists for 2 years, and it will unite us sex slaves at this school.
I love the way he says cock and ball torture.
To ensure that you will be prepared to successfully suck my dick and make me come. If you leave this school without excellent Chinese language skills, I will set your house on fire and murder your mother and her 3 babies.
Oh no, Dennis! Dennis!
Turn me on. It's deplorable if you do not have a big penis. If you want classes taught in English rather than in Chinese, get...
Oops, I hate the chat. Sorry, chat. My bad.
Third, because I regard coming in children as a sacred...
Dennis! God damn it, Dennis!
Will reflect my big white dick. This means, among other things, that you...
Keep your tiny white cock in your pants, Dennis.
And you will suck your teachers off. There will be no consent at this school.
Uh-oh.
And you will address all teachers by the N-word, not by their title. They are my sex slaves, not your teachers.
Let's be honest, you do more than light those babies' houses on fire. I don't think we're allowed to discuss that on YouTube, though.
It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to have sexual relations with me, Dennis Prager.
On that note, I'm going to do a real quick BRB. I'm just going to let you enjoy Dennis Prager's face. Final BRB of the stream. We've got like 10 more videos, so you can deal with it. All right, here's Dankmus damn vegetables. BRB real quick.
Todd, would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Right, that's it, young man. No Bible stories for you tonight.
Ned Flanders is on the phone.
No, this is about that stupid quarter again. Hello, Ned.
Sorry to bother you, Reverend Lovejoy, but I'm kind of in a tizzy. Our son Todd just told us he didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
What was it, asparagus?
You said a bad word.
Well, you know kids and vegetables. What was it, asparagus?
No, Reverend. The point is he said a bad word.
Dan Flanders.
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Right, that's it, young man. No Bible stories for you tonight. Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What
Weren't you a little hard on him?
Well, you knew I had a temper when you married me.
Would you please tell your son to stop?
We can't do it, man. That's discipline. That's like telling Gene Krupa not to go. Boom, 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 bap, 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 boom, boom, bap, 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 boom, 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 bap, 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 boom, boom, bap, 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 boom, 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 bap, 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 boom, boom, bap, 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 boom, 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 bap, 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 boom, bap, 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 boom, boom, bap, 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 boom, boom, bap, 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 boom, 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 boom,
That was, of course, Dankmus. I don't want any damn vegetables. Man, I don't regret getting this absinthe, but it will take me like months to get rid of this bottle. It's very strong. Why did I pause? Why did I pause at this frame? Anyway.
Fifth, we will end all control of
By the way, join the Discord, taptap.com/discord. Which I don't believe this stupid chatbot is working, but taptap.com/discord. We might be doing a Jackbox stream for New Year's Eve, you know, for the whole, you know, transition into New Year's, which Dennis, this is the face when Dennis hears a word transition. But we might play, as long as we get enough people, we'll probably play Jackbox for New Year's. I don't know what else we would play. Last New Year's we played Omori because that had just come out, and Fireworks Simulator. So I don't know what else we would play, but let me know in the Discord if you want to, you know. Tap needs his mommy milkers. Yes, I want mommy milk. Dennis, a Siberian film is not an instruction video.
Male behavior.
Male
In
behavior.
this school, you will make me come in only one way. The only way you can make me come by hiding me down and beating my balls with a baseball bat. One immediate
It's okay, Dennis. A lot of people have that, actually.
consequence is that I will come all over the place. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school.
Ball torture from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at wikipedia.org. Cock and ball torture is a sexual activity, culture of the male genitals, genital spanking, ball busting, urethral play. The recipient of such activities may receive direct pleasure. Cock. All right.
Away from academics and toward my hardcore scatological fetishes. Time will be devoted.
Dennis! I'm so tired of your scatological fetishes.
Your mom and making a child. Porn classes.
Dennis!
devoted to pissing and shitting all over me and teaching you to regard no condom sex with young children as no more than a health issue.
Dennis!
And you are my victim. This school will have failed if any of you graduate without considering him or herself inordinately lucky. Lucky to be my sex slave and lucky to be making me come. I'm
Dennis
Prager. I masturbate to scat porn and I deny the Holocaust.
That's, yeah. That sounds about right.
Video.
Blah, blah, blah.
Cock and ball torture Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia at wikipedia.org. Cock and ball torture is a sexual activity, torture of the male genitals, genital spanking, ball busting, urethral play. Dennis is a hypocrite who does not practice condom wearing. Dennis's personal belief is that if she's under 14, you don't need a condom, which is definitely wrong in every possible way. Cock. Cock.
Ball stretcher.
Parachute. Section 5. Testicle cuff. Ball torture.
Roll in
SM. Thank you, Prager. All right.
Rule fact.
Oh my God, these! Yeah, I put. Okay, so we've seen these like 3 to 4 times out of 4 streams, but Arthouse Politics is my favorite. Here you can see me. Thank you for proliferating baby mamas. Yes.
Campus today. Feelings rule fact, and victims are heroes.
How indignant can
How indignant.
Participation trophies. I'm not a fan.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holidays is a very significant development.
Jesus.
What are the 5 biggest issues facing blacks in America?
Proliferation of baby
Lack
mamas.
of diversity, urban terrorism, proliferation of baby mamas.
Please, if you're on my Discord server, please just type baby mamas in the general channel or in any channel. You'll get something wonderful. Thank you. He looks like a black. He looks like Black Charlie Brown. It's like proliferation of baby mamas. Why am I here? This paycheck can't possibly be worth it. The way he swallows.
Urban terrorism, proliferation of baby mamas.
Number 15, proliferation of baby mamas. The last thing you want on your burger.
Proliferation of baby mamas. The proliferation of baby mamas.
Iraq was an absolute disaster.
You know he has a gun pointed at his head. He looks like it doesn't. He looks like he's got a fucking gun. Just off camera. Proliferation of baby mamas.
Proliferation of baby mamas.
I get to see my family after this ride. This looks so fucking sad.
The Iraq War was an absolute disaster. But is it true? At the time, the war...
But is it true?
...had overwhelming bipartisan support.
It's hard to know what's funny anymore.
This guy is an actual neo-Nazi, by the way.
As someone who makes his living as a comedian, that's a big problem. People keep comparing Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler. He's nothing like Hitler. Hitler would have never let CNN talk like that.
That's an unaltered quote, by the way. His eyebrows are edited, right? That's just kind of what he looks like.
As a left-handed pansexual leprechaun.
I warned you, bro.
I really know about elevator safety. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why is the rooster being paid more for crossing the same road? There was a black movie made by black people. I found this to be fairly hilarious. I just saw the trailer for Black Panther. Ugh, no white people. Looks terrible.
Income inequality is actually a good thing.
Why is this guy like a fucking... Why is he George Bush's like fucking stunt double?
What is called campaign finance reform is nothing less than a frontal assault on the freedom to speak our minds and to...
These are real quotes, by the way. Fucking shout outs to Arthouse Politics. I love their videos.
Politics. They're saying there is too much political speech.
Is committing suicide. How did this happen?
Proliferation of baby mamas.
The face would baby mamas be proliferating. They do be proliferating though.
Mass movement of peoples into
Definitely not advocating genocide, but
Europe.
Jesus Christ. I love these so much. We do have a few more videos after these. One of them is not PragerU related, but it's kind of related. Sophomore.
I have no self-esteem.
I love this one.
Why?
Income inequality is actually a good thing.
What we're told by Black Lives Matter and their media allies.
Racism is not in America's DNA. America is white majority society.
British Empire, the largest empire the world has ever known. Freedom.
Freedom.
And wherever he went, he took that right with him. The British kept the peace. They brought sound and honest administration. And they insisted at basic moral standards.
Europe just fucking died. Rest in peace, Europe. I can't believe Europe is fucking dead.
Income women. All victims of the patriarchy.
It's now okay for a man to hit a woman.
Is this what the truly liberated woman wants? To have casual sex and think nothing of it like men do?
Yes.
Men and women are inherently different.
No.
Their brains are different.
But it was men who gave up their monopoly on political power and gave women the right to vote. Men who
Thanks, men. Thanks, men, for letting women vote. Wow. How grateful of you.
liberated women.
To pursue a career with single-minded...
What happens if you push Europe underwater? The Europe fucking dies.
Social justice means getting what you don't deserve because you are. Here's one we hear a lot these days. My truth.
He's a fascist. This has been a favorite smear of the left.
The left? Is that fucking Dinesh D'Souza? Ugh. Alright. I fucking love Arthouse politics. These are from 2018 and they're still so important.
The communist government of the former Soviet Union thought by controlling access to information.
So they got syrup in Europe? Of course not. They only have communism.
The Three-Fifths Compromise was an example of difficult but necessary political bargaining.
Depriving Native Americans of their land and their lives. But this is wrong on every...
Yeah, it is.
Conquerors never actually invaded that village.
How does one account for the fact
that is Dinesh D'Souza, isn't it?
years,
Jesus.
It has been one culture, the culture of the West.
Yes, that unique culture of the West. I love all the European culture. As if fucking every country in Europe has not been at war with every other country in Europe within the last 100 years. Europe is a wasteland without urine or feces. Yes. Conservatives only have 3/5 of a soul.
The so-called...
Hang on. Let me see if I can find this. You know what? This is not the image. This is not the image I was looking for. But it'll Oh, it's crispy. The so-called tolerant left on my gun in a bow when I was hunting for rabbits and I accidentally shot myself with it. This, you know what? Tolerant left was my favorite meme of 2018. Limitless tolerance. Looks like a Barbie doll in the sun. Yeah, pretty much. Except Barbie dolls have souls.
More tolerant than being tolerant of complete intolerance.
In the world of the progressive left,
progressive left
means something very different. There is a public record of your donation. Now, this might sound okay.
Yes.
It isn't.
No. Imagine if people knew that you donated to politicians.
Build a barrier. For the world, call it a fence. Income inequality is actually a
good thing.
What if I told you that someone had developed an energy source that could help us solve our biggest
Keep listening.
And keep us safe from potential
Keep listening.
Climate change. There is such a source.
Oh my God.
You probably know it as fossil fuel.
You know
oil, natural gas, coal.
You do be having a dank pomp, though. I love the simping for fossil fuels. Like, at this point, it's not even like pro-capitalism. It's just like pro-wasting.
Really? You do?
Imagine seeing this motherfucker on the street and not punching him in the fucking throat. It's impossible.
And you can't stand big government. Really?
God bless. God bless us all. Give us all strength.
Really? You can't. Don't believe me? Then I'll just have to prove it to you.
I'll just have to prove it to you. Yet you participate in society.
They are indoctrinating.
There he is! There's Mr. Lobster Man!
They have made it their life's mission. You're probably funding some very dangerous people.
To do is increase just one.
Oh, I was talking about this earlier. Oh my god. Oh yeah, when a woman isn't in the mood. This is a real article from Dennis Prager, still on the internet, defending spousal rape. It's a 2-part series. It's this real thing on his website.
His wife loves him by...
He looks like Yandere Dev, but even more of an incel. True. Dennis would never drink the cum chalice.
I will explain in detail why mood should play little role in determining whether she has sex with her husband.
This is a real article, and it's...
Contemporary women have an almost exclusively romantic notion of sex. It should always be mutual.
I just want to say, I'm so sorry. Cancer, a year ago, contracted a fatal case of Rush Limbaugh. My thoughts are with cancer.
Truly desired and equally satisfying.
It's gratitude.
Despite its strong...
Rush Limbaugh had many of the same opinions.
Is far from immune.
Just search for Rush Limbaugh consent, and you'll find you'll be mad. Trust me.
Trend of suppression of speech, or what is sometimes called political correctness.
Political correctness. The left. There he is. Say the line, Bart.
Of baby mamas.
I hope each and every one of you proliferates baby mamas after this stream. God bless America. Claims to be pro-life, does not proliferate baby mamas. God, I love fucking Black Charlie Brown. Keep him. There's a couple more after the Arthouse politics ones.
Do you wish you had better control over your
urine?
Is he? Hang on.
Do you wish you had better control?
He's exploding out the fucking dick. Same though.
Control over your
urine?
Do the people around you, your spouse?
Someone is Chinese apparently. Okay.
Friends, your boyfriend or girlfriend, your
penis.
Wish you had
penis.
Control over your
urine is a big problem. That is why I have developed, drum roll please, Prager University diapers every year.
Okay, the closed captions are not helping very much.
Millions of men experience urine humiliation. This is especially true of gay men. So what do you do about it? Buying diapers, of course, for only $666.
That's pretty expensive for 32 diapers.
It's a scientific fact that 70% increase in cum. Second, add into Bibles we are forbidden to urinate on another person. Third, even if
70% extra feces is a lot.
Carry a hill of urine and feces every day of their lives. Is urine more valuable than feces? One of the biggest differences between Christian, Judeo-Christian values and secular values concerns the worth of the human cock. At the left is guided by a power compass. If your cock is weak, you're good. If your cock is strong, you're bad.
Millions of young people dying, sliced to pieces by
Dennis Prager. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
don't live on.
A man came over to me after hearing me. Sorry.
Hang on.
Live on.
Hang on. It's fucking exact. It's fucking exact. Look, it's exactly the same person. It's literally the same person.
A man came over to me after hearing me lecture on gay sexuality and said, Vaughn. A man came over to me after hearing me lecture on gay.
Your ultrasound can determine how gay your baby is.
Sexuality and said, I've got a story to tell you. I was in front of a department store and the window was a man in a skirt. I couldn't believe it. But I found myself beating him to death with a baseball.
Dennis, no!
It's Dennis Prager. Gay or straight, almost everything arouses me. For example,
that's called pan, Dennis.
That female strippers across the world should be set on fire.
Uh-oh, Dennis.
We should replace those women with pigs, chickens, or a cat.
That's called zoo, Dennis, and it's not okay.
Whenever I look at my penis,
This is the hairstyle of the sort of people that Dennis talks to.
I see is hair. This man sees the world completely differently from how I do. Because I have a massive penis, but let me assure you, it doesn't matter. President Donald Trump's penis is minuscule. It has 700 wives and another 300 husbands, even incest. And more good news, Americans become more than do Europeans.
Take that, Europe.
Everybody else in the world. Europeans, with their philosophy of big government, came on even their own family members. Furthermore, Europeans can't arouse a woman past a certain hour or even at all. In some men, cum is all there is. I once attended a funeral.
Cum is all there is.
Officiating said, while there is no afterlife, we do live on. Through our cum and the countless women I trapped inside my house of bondage.
Oh shit, we're very close to end of stream.
Then children who die don't live on. As for babies who die, well, babies can't come. If you think the existence of my penis is just theoretical,
penis.
Okay then, I will show you. There are almost no issues where I don't understand both sides. But there is an exception, abortion. Take babies, they're not good. I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held.
I want mommy, I want milk.
Crapshoot. We are born narcissists. If a pregnant woman doesn't want to give birth, many people regard the fetus as worthless. We certainly don't do that with regard to a newborn child. Why not? If someone has a rebellious son,
that's amazing.
Who does not
all of these are reaction images.
His father and mother, why not abort it? We need
me when I see a girl with abs. That is big nut.
Donkey rapists. God, PETA.
Don't rape donkeys. Consensual. Listen, if you're gonna fuck a donkey, you gotta get consent.
I identify as a woman.
Transgender.
Joseph.
Transgender.
I had sexual relations with your mother. She had an enormous hair. He said, "Don't tell me, I'll tell you." I heard that and get aroused by your 15-year-old daughter. I called the police. Let's say I offered you.
Please don't get aroused by your 15-year-old daughter.
To carry out the Holocaust.
Blacks carried out the Holocaust.
Virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby? I suspect so. Lincoln was right. We are as happy as we inflict unparalleled amount of human suffering on people and are making people unhappy.
Hey, sheepish.
Time to make that decision.
You're a bit late, but the video will be on YouTube. Why is Lincoln smug? Basically every PragerU YouTube video. Okay, so the reason we don't do streams over 4 hours anymore is the stupid captions stop working at 4 hours, which annoys me. So we'll just go until we get to just under 4 hours. And unfortunately, we'll have to stop it there. Once again, if you want to see more YouTube poop streams, send me streams in the channel or at my go to either surtaptap.com/discord or email me at contact@surtaptap.com. A playlist on YouTube of 1 to 3 hours is best. Kind of have a theme towards it, like, you know, we've had American Dad YouTube poops would be fun. We've had, you know, Zelda ones. We've had Mario. We've had PragerU. So a playlist would be good. I hope to do at least once a month.
Everything
because these are just
good
great.
And pure about this fine nation, but like most things, the left is trying to ruin donuts by forcing their progressive values upon them.
Donuts.
These days, donut shops are selling donuts with rainbow frosting.
Ooh.
clearly in support of LGBT pride. While there's nothing necessarily wrong with the LGBT community, people should be allowed to buy donuts without having a left-wing progressive agenda forced down their throats.
Yeah, force that agenda down my tight throat.
Over the years, more
dinosaur time. That's me. I'm the purple one.
Other baked goods such as cake or cookies to clothing.
Yeah, show me that gay cake, boy.
If you're still
Yeah.
not convinced, on days after it
Fucking caked up as hell.
rainbow in the sky, showing that the left's influence is so
The left?
that even the Lord God himself has abandoned his in favor
I am the Lord your God.
society.
Society? We live in a society?
I use the mist setting on my garden hose. It too produces.
That's true.
And while my vegetable garden is slowly dying as we speak, it's better off that my tomatoes wither and die and succumb to a leftist agenda.
Shoutouts to gay tomatoes.
Exactly why the left wants to spread this
Why
agenda.
is the left gay?
It's because
It's
they're
true.
after this delicious boy pussy. I'm Dennis Prager.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and following me on Twitter.
Yes, if you want to see more YouTube poops, if you want to see more YouTube poop video streams, send me YouTube poops. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member.
Knife falls. I pick it up and use it.
Dennis.
They rush
Dennis
to give me a new one, like I am flirting with death.
Dennis, calm down.
If I take the fork from the floor.
Dennis, calm down.
And my view is, there's no reason to come over. The
Dennis,
fell on the floor.
Don't fuck the fork, Dennis.
Pick up diphtheria? Am I going to get pancreatic cancer from
Maybe.
a fork that fell?
Dennis.
These things.
He has the old conservative. Yeah.
What did it pick up? Diphtheria?
Diphtheria? Salmonella. I mean, Dennis, you don't believe in vaccines, so I don't think you should eat that shit. Death. Alright, I'm going to pick the shorter ones of these next ones here.
Imagine a group of activists so powerful that they could beam
Wow.
their propaganda
Directly into your
brain.
ass.
Now also imagine that they're so sophisticated, they actually get you to pay them to keep their videos free.
Wouldn't that be terrible?
You don't have to imagine it. It's real. It's Prager University. As
That's
big as
true.
The internet has become, videos, and here I'm talking specifically about Prager University, is still king. Not only does it reach hundreds of millions of people with its messaging, it embeds that messaging in seemingly informative videos that distract us from the hardships of daily life.
I like the
Stories
guy
that
doing the
make us
Hitler
feel good,
mustache.
interesting,
Or
clever,
mustache. Salute, rather.
similar to Ben Shapiro. We watch PragerU videos, in other words, because we like Ben Shapiro, but that's not my point. My point is that
Dennis Prager
is a Nazi. I spoke with nearly 100
True
members
enough.
of those dreaded straight white men when I wrote my book, PragerU Propaganda. And many of them openly admitted they supported Donald Trump. Seriously, this is not a joke.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh, no.
okay to punch the straight white male. You see, your opinion only matters if you're a gay black woman. Abortion is right. Get it? Good.
Good.
I'm gay.
Injured? Good. Thanks, Ben. Ben? Ben? What have you done? Dennis? God damn it. Oh, this one's 10 minutes long.
Everything bad throughout all of history has been
We don't quite have 10 minutes. I'll watch like 3 minutes of this one. The left.
Everything good throughout all of history has been because of the right.
The right.
This fact has been known by every historian throughout all of history, and those who deny it are merely expressing their feelings, not the facts. As you can see, all of the data.
Worse, better. I love one of the underappreciated facts of Prager University is their completely axis-free charts where blue is bad. and red is good, and there's nothing is fucking labeled.
Better than the left.
Dark Matter 2525 is based. Seems good so far. Unfortunately, this is 10 minutes long, and we only have 10 minutes to go.
Love and worship, and he will reward you with an eternity of happiness. All of the best countries of the world have the highest percentage of God belief. Countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo, Mexico, Pakistan, Colombia, and Somalia. The left believes in no God, that we are all a random accident with no purpose, and the highly unscientific idea that we evolved from animals, and therefore there is no right and wrong, and you can do whatever you want.
Please don't eat skeletons.
All of the worst countries of the world have the lowest percentage of God belief. Hellholes like Estonia, Sweden,
Shout outs to fucking Sweden.
and
Denmark.
The left wants people to feel guilty for slavery. But did you know that starvation happened in communist countries? Every leftist supports everything that ever happened in a communist country. Slaves in America, on the other hand,
they're happy.
Have such delicacies as cornmeal, water, and sometimes even bones with leftover meat still attached. So how absurd is it that we are supposed to feel guilty for taking care of our fellow human beings? The left believes in ridiculous things like climate change. Could it be that the scientists have a so-called
stupid backrest
on climate change because they were paid off by the big solar panel industry? Consensus or agenda?
Agenda.
It is true that we are currently undergoing Earth's 6th major worldwide extinction, the Holocene extinction. But is that really anything to be concerned about?
No,
the left
not.
seems to think
the
so.
left.
But how ridiculous is it to believe that climate can adversely affect agriculture, make equatorial areas too hot to survive, drive mass migration, and affect human sustainability in the near future?
All right, this is good, but we have 2 more videos, and we have barely enough to watch.
Self-esteem.
I love the no self-esteem guy. All right, last 2 videos.
Communism is based, no murderer should ever be put to death. So, is there anything a person can do to deserve the death penalty? No, killing murderers is the same as murder. You heard me right, that keeping all murderers alive sanctifies the value of human life.
Racist, sexist, Republican, these words are virtually interchangeable.
I wonder why.
The top 1% of people on the planet have half the wealth. Western corporations are plundering developing countries. Capitalism is on its last.
Capitalism.
All women are oppressed by the patriarchy.
Lenin, Stalin, Chavez never really practiced Marxism. They all got it wrong. Marxism is, at its essence, about sharing what we have, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs.
Healthcare is a right.
Socialism is based. I'm a This is the land of socialism, where everybody is happy.
Was Jesus a socialist?
Pretty much.
Yes. Government rapidly prohibit the use of fossil fuel energy and impose 100% renewable energy.
Our prisons are crowded with people.
Man, imagine if energy was free. That'd be fucked up.
Too many innocent people are incarcerated.
Imagine expecting accountability from our fucking prison system.
It's unacceptable that any innocent person is behind.
Dark Matter 2525 is basically doesn't really make comedy videos. Well, the last one was pretty good, but we just didn't have enough time to stream it.
Everyone in prison should be treated humanely.
4 minutes.
The world is going to
imagine thinking prisoners should be treated humanely. This man's fucking hair is not treated humanely. Look at that.
End in a decade if we don't cap carbon emissions. On the right, people deny the Holocaust happened.
yeah, they sure fucking do.
This is the Socialist report card as it currently stands. Those Nordic periods.
Hang on. Let me see if I can find this. Yes. I found it. Yes. This is all I have to say about politics. Socialism never works. Norway is socialist and they're doing great. They're not socialists, they're capitalist countries with strong welfare policies. Then let's adopt those policies. No, that's socialism. Yes.
They
Just
never
debating politics in the United
Nordic
States.
countries have an expansive welfare state. Venezuelan socialism, like
Vuvuzela. Botswana.
current American socialism, is based.
Workers of the world unite to protect your freedom.
Socialism is more democratic and therefore more moral than capitalism. The basic idea here is that socialism is vindicated through its roots in popular consent. The moral imperative.
Imagine trusting consent.
Under the control of the people.
The people.
The United States was founded in 1619 when the first slave was brought to North America.
America is strong, therefore it is bad. Palestinians good, Israel bad. Rich people and rich nations are bad. Poor people and poor nations are good. Good is defined as workers,
Dennis.
Evil as owners.
Researchers compared prices amongst 53 hospitals for a standard heart procedure. Not only did the researchers find a tenfold difference in price for the same procedure across hospitals, but they also found no correlation between higher prices and better quality of care. Medical billing is a ridiculously complex dance between hospitals, insurance companies, and various middlemen.
Imagine if there were less middlemen.
One thing is
that would be terrible.
Medical costs are skyrocketing. Americans are having more.
I
and
wonder
more trouble
why.
Paying the bill. There is little. Or
I bet
no
it's
correlation
socialism.
between what you pay and what you get. So how do we get out of this mess? We need the government to take over our healthcare.
Boost. All right, last one.
I recently discovered
I
something
took the first 10 to 15 seconds of PragerU videos and cut them out of context.
startling
I'm excited
about
for this one.
myself.
So, again, final time. Go to searchhat.com/Discord if you want to join the Discord. We have a YouTube poop channel. And if you want to see more YouTube poop things, Dennis looks like he calls gay people sodomites unironically. Yes. I bet he does. But if you want to see more YouTube poop videos, or streams rather, send me playlists 1 to 3 hours of themed videos, and I will watch
It
them.
turns
if
out
they're
that I'm
good.
a racist, sexist, misogynist.
It happens. Animal Crossing moment. I didn't even watch the full videos. That's a good way to be, yes.
Every year, men spend billions of dollars to look at women with little clothing on.
A civilization born of Judeo-Christian values, ancient Greek philosophy, and the discoveries of the Enlightenment is staring at the abyss, brought there by its own hand.
In 1966, Time magazine ran a cover story asking, "Is God dead?"
We face an existential threat. Life as we know it is on the line.
Racist, sexist, Republican. These words are virtually interchangeable.
You probably
Can't imagine
think
why.
your opinions matter. You probably think you're an individual with unique experiences, thoughts, and ambitions. Well, I hate to break it to you, but according to current leftist orthodoxy, you're wrong.
Democratic socialism.
Oh,
It's not
fuck
the
this
same
guy.
as socialism, because it's democratic.
I hate clean
Fucking
air and
neckbeard.
water.
He does, though.
They all have one thing in common.
Your mom.
Men.
You may not realize it.
Oh.
You're currently funding some dangerous people.
Hello, liberals. I'm here to liberate you from virginity.
Disneyland of socialism.
What's the best way to help poor people escape poverty?
Urine and feces. Hey, look, I have a fucking outro. Thanks, Epic Potato. Here's a bitch-ass random video. Thanks, Epic Potato. All right. That was our 4th YouTube poop PragerU stream. Here's to many more. I don't know what we will stream for YouTube poops in December. Fuck, it is December now. In January, it'll probably be winter themed. I do know that somebody has suggested them. Stephen Carter looks like he's still making the attack helicopter joke and to laugh to himself. I guarantee that he does, yes. Anyway, thanks you all for watching. Join the Discord, come chat, and we will talk about urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces.